we're good. Let's continue.
All right.
All right, I started the recording too.
Yeah.
So.
Well, so we will get back into the aftermath of killing a giant blue dragon.
I forgot who had the blue orb. Was it Roddy?
No, right? I got the black orb, which someone might need to take
I
from
have
this
it.
character.
It's mine. And I know
So-
what it does before you even know what your potion did for you, so
Sad face.
We still gotta come up with something else for that potion since it's
Sad
not gonna
face.
work. But yeah, we are gonna start
+5
this
to dexterity.
session with you have your nice orb, and you see as a bunch of, we'll say, life force comes from this blue dragon into your orb.
Is there a dragon for me to scale?
Looks like the one on the ground.
There's a dead
Just
body.
checking. Yes, I would like to roll survival and see how many scales I can get for this
Really?
dragon.
We gotta get the green dragon. We gotta giddy up and move.
Yeah, that's a long rest, sir.
I feel great. We gotta go. I guess we're trapped on this island until you long rest, though. That's
Fuck,
fair.
want a taxi?
I'm on my phone dialing for an Uber dragon. Flying Uber.
Beat scales.
Is there Uber for airplanes?
Here,
Scales make nice potions.
They do make nice potions. Go ahead and
Ugh.
give me.
Maybe. I hold up the potion and I swirl it around. I'm like, maybe.
Do I get advantage because I'm a leather worker?
What would you do if I just drank that potion right now, Josh?
See what happens.
It's like no one knows
I'll
what
give
it
you advantage
does.
on it.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Jeff?
I will give you advantage on it.
Okay.
So they're able to gather 5 very, very nice skills from this dragon, but it is pretty severely beat up, so you are salvaging the only 5 that exist that are not, like,
Gotcha.
torn to pieces.
Alright, I have 5 dragon scales. That's some potion making shit that does something.
Can you Josh, I'm sorry. Just want a quick refresher on where. So the green dragon was leaving, and we think it's going to save their
Sedaris.
daughter because we
Yes.
told the green dragon its daughter was in Sedaris. Okay. So we doomed this city to death by dragon fire.
But they were trying to lure this guy in anyway.
So
something
they
tells
being
me
one person and not the whole city of innocent people, though, right?
I guess that's true.
So we literally saved ourselves at the expense of a bunch of innocent people. Okay.
Yes.
It's gonna be
I'm
fun
alright
going to
with
bed. It's gonna be fun going to sleep tonight.
Remember, we hate that. We don't know that they're innocent first.
I think
and
at
we
this
hate-
point
what
you
do we
guys
know
have
about
just
Sedaris?
decided to destroy this entire fucking place. I mean, don't you want to kill the white dragon knowing that it's going to unleash a volcano? I mean,
That's
I'll just
true.
ask, what do we know about Sedaris? They could be the Australia of this continent, where all the criminals have been sent, and we're
True.
just performing the
Just-
justice that the
ju-
people didn't have the guts to do. You know?
Just like modern day Australia should be wiped from the face of the earth. Hot take.
No.
Yes. Are we
also where-
recording? Yes.
It's where all the prisoners go, and it's where all the
No.
monsters live. They put them in the same place so they would fight it out.
One of the nicest places I've ever been. Stop it. With a fantastic
anything
people.
that is said on this stream does not necessarily represent my views as a person.
You're the
They're eating the cats and they're eating the dogs over there.
Oh god.
well, I think we should. I mean, if we have to rest, we gotta go. Like, how fast can
Yep.
we get there? Maybe not
We get there very
innocent, but
fast.
quote unquote innocent people there. There's non-combatants in the city, and we just sent the granddaddy dragon over there.
Oh, then let's take a long rest.
I take out
Long
my
rest.
Ambien and I hand it to F's. I'm like, you gotta get right to sleep, buddy. Here you go. This is the good shit.
All right. I'm hitting the button.
I mean,
I don't remember.
are we keeping watch? Are we like we're on a
I have.
Sleep inside the tower. There's nothing bad in there.
Yeah, we didn't even explore the tower, right?
You have
No.
not explored the
Also,
tower other than Alvor taking refuge in the bottom floor.
Is Alvalor like doing his idle animation at this point? Like, is there any like?
Well, he went into the tower and never came back out.
Yeah, is there
That's the-
is there a
that's what we're
story
doing.
reason he doesn't exist, or is he just gonna continue to like be a background character?
We'll get to it when you get to your short rest or your long rest.
Well, I think that's now.
Alright.
We push Fs onto the ground and make him go sleepy sleep.
Wait, are you going to the tower? What are you doing?
No, I want to go sleep at the tower. I want it indoors. I need to be pampered.
Yeah, you need one of those lizard beds.
Yep.
God.
Why don't at least I sleep in the tower and you guys can explore it? How's that sound?
Well, I mean, I think more people can use a rest, but
Okay.
Yep.
Let's take a rest and we could take a quick peek at the tower and find out Avalor's fate. How's that?
Sound good to me.
And you never know, there might be something, a clue or something we need to see in the tower too, because it does exist.
I
Does
apparently
exist,
already
that
hit
is
the long
true.
rest button, so we should do a long rest.
It's the long rest
All right.
Because we leveled, right? So.
Yes.
Yes.
I feel refreshed.
As do I. And more insightful. And silence from everyone else.
All right. You guys seen Avalor?
Yes, he's right over there. Is that true?
Yeah. No, Alvor's still with you. You guys are good. You guys are good.
All right. Let's take a before we.
Oh wait, sorry.
I'm outta
Before we
here.
go any further, can I just mention this is session 69, guys? Congrats.
Nice.
Ooh,
Nice.
it's my type of session. All right. Let's.
And session.
I'm gonna
over.
go take. I'm gonna go take a peek at the tower with my 25 passive perception.
So, no, you guys are in the tower, and on the first floor of this tower, there's really not much. It looks, like at some point this may have been well used, a very prominent place of power, and based off what you're seeing in this first floor, whatever was here seems to have long been abandoned. Other than seeing, looks like a really old, broken bookshelves and furniture, you do see a single ladder that goes up, but nothing else on the first floor.
I'll climb the ladder.
All right. As you start going up the ladder looks like it should be falling apart, but it holds your weight up fairly well. And as you climb to the top of the ladder, you see before you a little door entryway into another portion of the tower.
Okay. Is the door? Can I don't know, slide a hand up for traps?
Go for it.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, there are no traps.
Okay. I'd like to open the door if that's
You
possible.
find a trap in Sedaris. You get one freebie.
Yep.
The door opens, and it opens up into what looks like a room that probably shouldn't exist, just based off of your spatial awareness of the tower itself.
Is it a TARDIS?
Yes, the TARDIS. So you open the door, and
tower, Harry.
you're immediately hit with a thick smell of like old parchment, ink, and incense. You can see that there's all over this area that you're looking. You see a bunch of desks. You see a lot of remnants of old arcane studies. You see shelves that looks like they once were lined with a lot of tomes and scrolls, and for the most part are empty. You see a few things here or there, but nothing of value. And as you walk, as you start looking around the room, you can see that this used to probably be some sort of place where multiple wizards or other spellcasters would spend their days. You also see that there is a staircase that does head up in the tower.
And can you remind me, Josh? So we believe that this is where the blue dragon was the whole time, right? He's been
Yep.
chilling on this island. Okay.
Before I head up, I'd like to cast Detect Magic, so I have that up and running.
Okay.
Okay, I'll
So-
head up now.
You do sense the presence of some magical items towards the top of the tower.
I head on that way.
We start racing up the steps, pushing each other down.
I'm the only one sensing anything. Fuck off. I ain't telling you shit.
Alright, you gotta roll to not to have a poker face.
We
We
know
heard-
F's reaction
Yeah,
when he
we
finds a
heard you.
magical item.
We heard you cast a spell, and then we saw the erection, and we're like, God damn, there's magic items up top.
His tail just goes straight up.
Yeah.
Oh,
He starts glowing funny
No.
colors. Yeah, no, we got you.
All right. So, yeah, as you continue going up the staircase, you see, there's different various rooms that kind of jut off into the center. So it's a circular staircase. It's going around, and then there seems to be, as you're going up every so far, rooms that open up into the same abandonment that you've seen below, until eventually you make your way to the top. To the top of the staircase, and you are. And before you is a door. The door is wide open, and you can see that on the you can see the ceiling and the actual roof of the tower with a few large holes made into it. And beneath these holes, you can see what seems to be a treasure hoard from the dragon.
Ooh. It's all
Nice.
mimics. The trap.
Is my Detect Magic showing me?
So yeah,
Items
among the horde, you see quite a few things that look like really old, like rusted pieces of armor, different clothing. You see some gems. You see some piles of gold here and there. And for those who are going to ask, it's about 2,000 gold pieces worth of everything. Not
Alright,
counting the
that's-
actual.
That's actually me. We will put that in the bag of holding.
And then you were able to
2,000.
find your way to a few different items that look like they are almost in pristine condition. You see 3 things. Sorry, you see 5 things. You
Okay.
see an ornate silver shield.
Dibs.
You see a very pristine metal decanter, a ruby ring, a golden horn, and a
Rocket launcher.
and a large, a very long metal staff.
That could be a rocket launcher, depending on how you define
That's
it.
true.
I combined all the 5 of those magical items together to make a rocket launcher.
So, where is it? Detect Magic lets me know, or in the School of Magic.
I just started touching stuff.
I mean, they are magical items. I'm not sure if the specific do magic items actually have a school associated with them.
No.
They don't. Oh, okay. All right.
I pick up the ruby ring and I slip it on.
Damn it.
I take my gun out and I point it at Durian.
In case it's haunted.
No, just because I want the ruby ring. Yes, in case it's haunted.
There was no curse, only the curse of man's hubris.
I've seen this game before. Yeah, getting taken over by a ring.
I actually think I have something for that.
I do too.
don't-
I waggle my gun.
You don't necessarily feel any different, but you think you look cool.
Hold on. What do we think?
I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, does he look the same?
He just put on the ring of 13 strength that gives you access to all the other classes.
I will absolutely assassinate him.
I mean, a ring of +3
I mean-
charisma, because that'd be pretty great.
I mean, he looks better because that ring is really dope, but I don't know if it's just him or the ring. What do you guys think? I mean, it's a good look.
I agree.
Is this just like swag loot?
No, they are magical.
They're magical. He hasn't attuned to it yet, so that's
I
why
got a
Josh
nat-
is-
Nat 20 insight. Why does he look cooler?
Hell yeah. Can't ignore the
You look
dice.
cooler because he has more confidence with the ring.
God damn it. Love wasting my rolls,
Well,
baby.
you know what? That's important.
All right.
Are we just gonna
check
start
out the
picking shit up?
decanter.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just need to make sure which ones. So I will
I
say
would
the
just
one
help
thing
moving
that-
it along.
Yeah, the decanter that you see does not require attunement. It is very clear to you that it is a decanter of endless water.
Nice.
I feel like
It's my favorite magic item.
Going in the bag to be forgotten forever.
Cowards.
Just wait till we get the water into wine spell.
I'm
Huh.
already trying to pour beer into the decanter of endless water.
I am quickly preparing all the spells that are actually useful for water now.
Dirk, do you use a shield? I forget. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember if you were a two-hander.
Well,
You're- I mean,
two-hander, but shield only. No
Just
weapon.
bashing people with a shield. Effective. Alright,
I
so
also
the,
have a
the
shield,
shield?
but I have
You have a
I have a
shield?
shield.
What the fuck?
Yeah. had a shield the
Horn
whole
is a-
time.
It's never come
Horn is
up.
a horn blasting?
Horn of blasting.
Yes.
I feel like I've looked this magic item up before.
I've handed it out before.
I just started blasting.
So I started blasting.
This require attunement? This does require attunement. Okay.
Huh.
So yeah.
I love the back half of that. There's 20% chance for it to explode, murdering you.
Hey, but hey,
That
Epps
could-
is immune to fire damage,
That
so
could
it doesn't really
abs-
fuck him up.
That would absolutely one-shot me.
I'm resistant to fire. I'm not immune.
Oh,
Yeah, but
eh,
I mean,
close
so
enough.
30 damage as opposed to 60. I mean, this item was made for you,
yeah.
buddy.
Well, and if you're having it, it's actually like 15 instead of 30 if you're
Um,
doing the averages.
So here's a question.
Yeah.
I have plus 30 max HP from, I
I
think,
think it's a spell.
Durek, right? Is that gone?
It would last for, I believe, 8 hours. So if we took a long rest, then yeah.
Does that reduce your... When that wears off, does it reduce your HP by 30? Because you raise your HP by 30 when it goes up, right?
Yeah, so then it drops back down.
Oh yeah, I collapse when that expires.
If we took a long rest, you would.
Okay,
took a
so
long
you
rest,
kept it
yeah.
active up until we long rested.
Yeah.
That would
You
also
just-
would be hilarious.
Wait.
30 minutes
Well,
before.
and I don't think we've long rested.
you
Aren't we
could
just
probably
still
fall.
examining the thing?
Oh, I mean,
No,
regardless,
no,
you would not.
We long
if-
we long rested and we woke up and checked out the tower.
Also, I don't think that it would reduce if your hit points was above max, it would reduce it back down to your max.
Yeah, but you wouldn't lose 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
No,
No,
yeah, you
correct.
don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we're good then.
Listen, I know that they're different games. Just use, magic rules, okay? It's fine.
Gotcha. Made by the same company, that's all that matters. All the rules. Crisscross. Guys, guess
Alright,
what?
so the
I
other
have
items will be
69
revealed
hit
after.
points too.
Oh, there's a
Damn.
staff, right?
There's a staff.
Ser-
If you want, I mean, you're more than welcome to magic roll your way into it, or you can just try and attune or find somebody who knows.
You said magic rolls, like an you want an Arcana
Yeah,
check?
Arcana checks.
All right.
I can aid you on your Arcana check.
Yeah, I definitely need it.
Do it. Don't do the advantage.
Wow. Hey!
Extremes. Extremes.
My god. I've seen too many crits in one way or another tonight. As a matter of fact, more than half of our rolls have been crits so far.
Look at that.
Nope.
All right. What do we got?
Alright, you identify the shield as an animated shield. The ring is a ring of featherfall, so when you fall slower. And
Yo, can we send that to the fucking vampire campaign real quick? Because that would be pretty useful.
and then the last
You guys are
one
at the bottom. You need something to go up slower.
is Staff of Thunder and Lightning.
Ooh, that's nice.
Take the Staff of Thunder and Lightning, eh?
It's for a melee character.
Oh, what does it
Oh.
do?
When you hit with a melee attack using a staff, you can cause target take an extra 2d6 lightning damage.
Can it
Melee
work
attack.
for other things?
if you attach like a scope to a gun, say.
Is it just like the longest bayonet?
Listen, if you want to find a way to turn this into a rifle, I'll definitely do it for you, buddy.
All right, so the staff is going in the bag. We look up
I
the
might,
shield yet?
maybe I'll take the. Is a quarterstaff
So-
single-handed?
Well, so
Yes.
here's the deal. If you have an animated shield, you can use the control word to have the shield
All
still
right.
do shield stuff.
I mean, however, a quarterstaff is one-handed. It's a versatile weapon, so it just becomes 1d6 when you one-hand it. Funnily enough, works with Polearm Master too, which is excellent, even using it one-handed.
Mhm.
That was
Wait,
my first.
can you wield the quarterstaff with two hands?
Yes.
Yes, it's
And it'll do
Gold
more
turns
damage.
into 1d8.
spear or quarterstaff are both versatile. So
Yeah.
it's
It's a tank weapon. Because half of the things are like stun effects.
yes. I mean, I would give both to Durek, and he would have a good time.
Then
I
Barley,
mean,
you
if-
should take the Ring of Featherfall and jump off of shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Guys, I'm cool. None of these really fit my vibe, but that's fine.
I'll also say like if you want the shield, you're more than
No, I
capable of
like it.
taking
I
it
like
too.
the shield I have now because I think it used to be pre-Tosis shield.
Oh my god! Oh,
Oh,
I didn't know you took
we,
his shield.
We looted Pretos.
A Sentinel? Was it a Sentinel shield?
Yep.
Yeah, it was also his dead brother's shield, so it's even more sentimental
Oh my
than
God.
you would know.
Nice.
But it continues
nice.
on. Yeah. Oh man, all that Pretos backstory we never got to engage with.
Yeah, man, he killed his brother. Did you know that? That's pretty cool.
No, what the fuck? We should have known.
Little-
He was so
little
fast to
tidbit
fight.
for ya.
He was so fast to
Kratos
fight
kept to
hobos.
himself.
He didn't keep to himself. There was a dark history there. God, we're
Yeah,
fucked up.
notice
We're-
how we kind of lightened up as soon as we went to another world. That was
Yeah.
actually an in character choice.
Man, we're a fucked up party. Yeah, no, none
Okay.
of this stuff is good for me, so I'm gonna leave. Goodbye. I walk back downstairs.
I mean, you could floaty shield but still shoot behind it.
Yeah, I don't really like things that make me tankier. I enjoy my glass cannon roll.
Well, it's kind of why you should take the ring. I mean, you could like jump off of something and shoot in the air
I would do that
while
anyway.
slowly falling.
I don't need.
Yeah,
a
but
ring.
then you're not going to take damage.
Sure, I put the ring on.
I was
How do-
going to say
how do-
anything that mitigates any type of damage for you is a
I've-
good thing.
I've been avoiding that. All right, how do I look?
Oh, you look great.
Feathery.
I put it on my pinky.
Nice.
I can't get in the way of my trigger fingers, guys. This is a fucking science.
Oh my god.
People who
Alright,
shoot guns don't wear rings. it on my big toe.
Before we head off, I ask my
I like how we started this saying, like, we have to rush to solve the problem that we
Yeah.
caused with the Green Dragon, and then we spent the first 40 minutes looting.
I was supposed to do. I asked my potatoes what they think of Sedaris this time of year.
Think of what?
Sedaris.
Ah. What?
You guys
why
just
why
rolling
would we
with-
know? We're potatoes.
I
You
don't
think
know.
we travel? We're in
Yeah,
your
you
bag.
do, because I travel with. I make
Yeah,
you
have you
travel.
been to Sedaris? We haven't been to Sedaris either.
Wow.
All right, get the fuck in the bag.
What is? Can we make a roll to see what a helpful vegetable or fruit would be that we can consult with?
Hey man, I know a lot about mycelial networks, and it is entirely possible that they've been to Sedaris.
Yep. What I was thinking.
Yeah, we gotta find like some new fruits and vegetables for you, my dude.
I mean, you you kidnapped them across.
I like my potatoes. Are you fucking fuck that? I love potatoes.
Oh God.
Much better than mushroom rodak.
Mushroom Rodoc did not do you wrong.
Ones and
Mushroom
twos for
Rodoc.
6 months. Yeah.
Mushroom Rodak is the secret side boss of this campaign.
By secret, do you mean?
All right.
God
main?
fucking damn it. All right.
So
Listen, yeah, some things are immutable. One of them is your
What?
rules.
oh shit. Hold on,
Unbelievable.
I just
However,
do
we
one
found
other-
someone who has worse rolls than you, and it's Nick. So that dude
No.
was cursed.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Cursed.
No. No.
Oh, yeah,
cannot
you-
be.
I don't know if you were here for the first session, but it was
It wasn't.
like it was the reason we ended up wiping instead of like winning that battle was because he could not. He failed like 6 or 7 saving throws.
What the fuck?
Cursed.
Okay. All right. So, do we have a plan? Or are we just going to Sedaris and we're just gonna like, kill the Celestial? I mean, stop the Green Dragon.
Oh man, if we wait long enough, we can just loot all their magic items too, because they'll be dead. And like,
Bro.
Mm-hmm.
let's just make this entire session just about us getting tons of free magic items.
I
But
feel like we should
doesn't
save
the,
what
doesn't
we
the
can.
doesn't the green dragon have its orb? Isn't it like super juiced right now?
It is.
Well,
I
yes.
gave it back.
So, all right. I mean,
I think what he's saying, right? That means it's gonna kill the entire town and leave magic items.
You
for
know, we don't want
So-
it to get.
no, no. I've got a thing. The problem is I need prep time that will help us with the Green Dragon, but I need like an hour before a battle.
Okay.
Uh,
Can you do it
Uh,
while we
come
ride
on.
there?
well, I need to bring forth a great feast.
Can
and
we
it
do
probably
that on the
takes
back
one-
of
it
our
takes a-
hippogriffs?
It takes 10 minutes to make, but an hour to consume. So yes, but I just don't know
Isn't it just
how
give us
long.
10 hit points though? I feel like we are already getting 10 hit points from someone, right?
Nah, just makes you immune to poison. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that actually would be useful.
That would be super useful. Yeah.
And being frightened, and advantage on wisdom saving throws, and increases your hit point maximum by 2d10, and lasts
Okay.
for 24 hours.
Yeah.
So can we land outside Sedaris and eat a big feast and then?
For an hour. Yep, that's why I wanted to discuss this. I wanted that to happen here, but I used all the spell slots. That was why I was trying to long rest before we fought the dragon, so that I could then make this hero's feast.
Man, you should have kept this to
And-
yourself, Chris. Now Josh is gonna find us some way to undo it.
He's not listening. He's not there.
He's the,
Just
he's
do
the
it.
bad
Do
guy.
it.
Yeah, everything in the world's peeing right now. Like a bear walks by and it lifts his leg in the tree.
All right, I'm gonna get a
Um,
drink.
I mean, I feel like we should, before we figure it, like head to Sedaris and see what's going on, because knowing Josh, the Green Dragon's not even there. So
That's what I was saying. It's the timing of this
Yeah.
thing, and it's an hour to consume it, so it's a real pain in the ass. But the
What is
fucking
that?
advantage it gives us is great.
I don't know if I can eat for an hour straight. That sounds like a lot of pressure.
You'll fucking drink too. It's drink too.
We have the
Okay.
endless decanter. You can just fucking house that stuff like what's the fucking hot dog guy, Joey Chestnut or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we start going to Sedaris. Quick, while Josh isn't here. Oh, he's back. Anyway.
Oh,
All right.
maybe he's not bad.
What are y'all
yes.
doing?
Going to Sedaris. Ask
Going
no
to
further
Sedaris and not
questions.
doing anything
Not
else.
doing anything
suspicious.
weird.
No, totally normal stuff.
Flying to
Just
Sedaris.
flying and eating a normal meal.
All right. So I'm assuming the first thing you're doing is getting as close to is getting to land, and then resting, and then eventually getting over there.
Yes,
Yes.
because everything is fucking 5 weeks away from itself.
Yes. All right.
The largest world on the planet, in the universe.
It's not.
I'm gonna say during.
Heroes Feast is in concentration, isn't it?
No, it's not that. It's more again getting us over there with Windwalk, because there's only so far we can make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Could you imagine if it was concentration?
Well, I'm trying to figure out how we
I
can
like
eat
Heroes
it on the road. Like,
Not in wind form, we can't. That's the problem.
Find a small town, get a wagon.
but the benefits last for 24 hours, so we can eat it here, and then
You will
Wait.
not be in Sedaris in 24 hours.
how
See?
many?
Okay.
How long does it take to get to Sedaris?
6 weeks.
Oh, what the fuck?
No.
I thought it
with
was
the wind
Five.
walk,
All
that's
right,
about a
fi-
week.
It was a week? Didn't it? I
Yeah.
thought it took us like. How did we get to
No.
the Misty Strait then?
Because I used all of my spell slots, windwalking us, windwalking us, windwalking us, windwalking us, so I had like no bombs left when we got to. And then, like, mixed with trying to do anything else, it just
Gotcha.
I can only either taxi or
Man, you
No.
need that.
or we take all. Yeah,
You need that tree spell.
Yeah.
I have the tree spell,
Well, let's just tree our way
but
over
we
there.
haven't been to Sedaris yet. Guess what? I can't use.
We flew by it though.
Yeah, but
You went around it.
Fine.
I mean, we could tree to
Alright.
outside Hornar and then go, but you know.
I mean, you could tree.
To Hornar?
Whatever.
That doesn't do us any good.
All right,
Okay,
so-
and whatever.
Oh,
We'll fly to
I'm not.
Sedaris.
I'm not
You guys-
Hornar. The other one, Milnar.
That's true. To Shiv. Yeah. But anyway, so you guys are going to make it across Misty Strait. You'll get to shore, and when you do your long rest, yeah.
Before we take
Alvalor
our-
is
Before we take our long
Go ahead.
rest, can we? I mean, do we see Sedaris from where we are? Like, where did we
No.
land?
Directly across.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
Alvalor
okay.
is going to get a message on the Sending Stone, essentially requesting your all's assistance because there seems to be some more. What's the word? Oh my God! There's more escalations between Milnar and Stern, and with Mjorn and Hornar sitting in between, they are worried that not only will they not be able to assist in ferrying folks to the heart, but also they don't want to be overrun. Alvalor
Would be
can
great.
go back and begin shoring the city up.
Be great if
We do
anyone
not
here
allow
could
him.
solve their own problems. Like, what the fuck? Didn't we leave people in charge of Hornar and Mjorn? Like, fucking do something. Goddamn.
So he would like to
Alvalor-
go back and
Alvalor,
grab-
you
is
are
that
a
what you're saying?
crucial cog to
Yes.
this team, and we cannot allow you to leave. We have to look at the greater good.
But before you go, give me your fucking black dragon arm.
You can't leave. We have a quest to kill dragons.
We also really need passive perception of fucking 37 or
Yeah,
whatever.
no. Can you just come wisdom
No.
bot for us?
Personally, I'm happy about this.
Roddy, if you're listening, someday in the future.
I got passive perception 25. I know it's not 37, but
I will say,
Oh,
whoever does
I'm never
take
gonna
this
trust
orb-
anyone again.
Whoever does take this orb, this allows you to action surge at the cost of 20 hit points.
Holy
That's
fuck,
very hit
guys.
point.
Oh my god.
Guys. Okay. Now, I know I have an orb already.
But that
But-
orb specifically heals you, which perfectly counteracts.
It's my
This
two
other
orbs work so well together.
No, they don't. It bypasses temporary hit points.
I don't, guys.
God damn it.
My whole build is
And
built around not caring if I
each
die.
time- Each time you use this to action surge, you can do it again for another 10 hit points. So it'll be 20 and then 30 and then 40
Guys.
and 50.
Guys,
Yes, Barley with the lowest hit points.
guys, but also the most value from
But
action
here's
surging.
the so,
This is
so it bypasses temp, but that doesn't mean that like the enemies bypass temp. So it is still like effectively
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
you
can
still
work
have the
together
time.
as long as we heal.
yeah, guys. I don't ask for many things. I usually just take what I want, but I really feel
You-
on a
You
value
don't think me
proposition.
being able to cast an attack and a heal spell in the same round would be helpful?
I think that we'd all agree that the best offense is a good offense. So, I mean, can we, I'll trade you this white orb. Can we?
Wait.
I have no
Thank you.
horse in this race.
You need the white orb to keep yourself up.
I would gladly trade for more damage. Does action surging also undo the limit on how many actual spells you can cast? It does.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a
Does it?
completely new. It's a completely new
It's a
action.
completely new turn. Yep, it's a whole
Yeah.
new turn. It means your bonus actions, everything.
No,
No,
you don't get a
it's
bonus
just-
action.
it's
I
just
have
You
to-
don't get
action.
the bonus action. Okay.
Otherwise, it'd be so broken.
Wait. No.
I think you're still
Action
limited.
surges.
Yeah,
Action
no, you're
surge
still limited.
only
This
get-
isn't Baldur's Gate. You're still limited.
Yeah, action surge. No, but if you have a completely new turn on top
It's
of
not a
that,
new
you would also-
turn. It's
Give you a
just
new
an
turn.
additional
Oh.
action, so you have all the same limitations.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna
Alright,
say, I
so
was
then
like, that sounds a lot more busted than I thought it was. Yeah, okay.
Why? One extra action, so that means yes, you can at least cast one full spell again.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, what?
No, so if you already cast a spell, you can't cast a second one. That's what it
Yes,
is.
you can.
You can do a cantrip.
No, no.
You can do a cantrip, yeah.
Oh.
You
Fucking
can
useless,
only
I throw
cast
it on-
one spell per turn because you're not getting a new turn. You're getting one action.
Yeah.
F
I
throws
throw,
the orb.
I throw,
back
I
at
throw it on
Barley.
the ground and spit on it.
Barley now
Useless.
has two orbs, just like the fucking eyes of Nidhogg and.
I like how Baldur's Gate has become like the unofficial D&D rule set, by the way. Because in Baldur's Gate, you cannot use action surge to cast two spells. It's like therefore in D&D.
Other way around, but yes.
Right here, Jeremy Crawford says you can cast Fireball twice in one turn with action surge.
Well, there you go. Well, he needs to update the Baldur's Gate dudes.
You know, in Baldur's Gate, you can do it,
Oh.
but let me see.
So if you don't fuck yourself and cast something on the bonus action, then you can full spell. So if you cast a bonus action spell, then you can only cast a cantrip. That transaction only goes one way. Because that's to keep you from quickening a spell on one turn and then casting another level spell on the same turn. Is Josh frozen for anyone else?
No,
I'm
we're,
reading
we're
the-
reading.
He's
Oh,
reading.
okay.
He's reading.
I'm reading this because based off of his own determination here and for the things in the thread, other things don't make sense.
Oh, it's your game. You decide how you want it.
I'm okay if that's the case.
It-
I just want
It
him
just
to make sense.
it goes against everything I know about D&D, so I'm trying to figure out. I'm reading,
Yeah.
also reading.
Because the cantrip limitation is caused by casting a level spell as a bonus action. But if you don't cast a level spell as a bonus action, then that interaction never occurs.
That seems like such like a
That-
technicality more than
That's
like.
true, but that's true.
But that's
then
D&D.
also,
D&D
right,
is
because there was also an issue that came up initially where if you start your turn by bonus action casting, a spell, then now you can't use a regular spell as a regular, like a Misty Step, for instance. You can't Misty Step and Fireball, or you can't
Correct.
Swift Cast.
No, exactly. If you start your turn with the Misty Step, you can then fire Bolt, but not Fireball, because you've expended a leveled spell.
Based on what he's saying later in the or based on the rules as written in what he's saying, if you start your turn with a Misty Step and then you Action Surge, you still cannot Fireball, which
Yes,
is what's
because of
funny.
Which makes no sense.
That does not disagree with what he said, because it's about the turn economy of the spell, not that you recast a level spell already. So if you start your turn, you cast a Fireball, and then you Action Surge, and then I don't know, you Polar Mastery poke somebody, or I don't know, some other action economy. You Arcane Disengage or fucking whatever, and then you Action Surge and you Fireball again. That is totally legitimate, because both spells cast have a 1 action requirement, not a bonus action requirement.
I'm for it because it's an Action Surge.
That seems against the intent of the thing, though, was to limit, like,
Yeah,
spellcasters become unbalanced in the action economy very fast. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
can
but how
cast
many-
2
but
level
how-
9 spells.
But how
Or-
many classes have access simultaneously to level 9 spells and Action Surge?
Well,
One
we're about to introduce all of them. So
Well,
No,
yes,
it's like
but
you're-
that's
no,
the DM's
you're-
fault,
Yeah.
not the
No, but
class
it's also how
feature
many
of Action Surge.
how many slots do you have that you can do that with?
you can
Yeah.
cast 2 level 8s. Yeah, like, but that's what I'm saying. In one turn, though, that's, and again, that's what action economy is, though. It's how fast it happens, not how long you can do it. Like, you'll blow your load super quick, but, and listen, if
But,
that's the case, I'm good with it. It just
and
seems
my-
like, it seems technically correct, but not.
But in the most dickish way possible, yes.
And listen,
that is that's
is-
early D&D, man.
That's the thing.
This is
like,
not
even-
early
But well,
D&D, this is late
the way
D&D.
the slots like
technically, it doesn't make sense. That's the thing. Like, even based off his original point, if you cast a spell at the casting time of 1 bonus action, that is the only circumstance in which you follow the rule in casting spells as bonus action. What? So you can always circumvent this by never casting bonus actions? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yes.
but you never get another.
Exactly.
You almost never get another action unless.
I was gonna say, but then all right. So we have a home brewed magic item that allows, at the cost of hit points, to Action Surge multiple times. If you multi-classed and had something with Action Surge, you're only gonna be able to use it once.
Yeah.
It's
I
your
mean,
one
it's
extra
gonna,
one
it's gonna
big.
cost you hit points
Yeah.
to do it. I mean, I guess
Yeah,
the reason
that's-
why it's so confusing to me is
Mhm.
if you start your turn by bonus casting a leveled spell, based off of the rules as he is even explaining it, if you Action Surge, you still cannot cast 2 Fireball, which makes no
Yes.
sense.
No, it makes perfect sense, because it falls in line with existing rules. The existing rules is that if you cast a leveled spell using your bonus action, that 1 unit of economy, the bonus action, which renews every single turn, then you cannot cast a level spell.
Again,
Fine.
you're saying that, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it makes sense based on the rules, but the intent of the rules makes no fucking sense. Where it's supposed to
Yeah.
limit the amount of spells you cast per turn, so it
Yeah,
shouldn't
it
matter. And
that
again,
limits-
but we the
limits your
only
spell.
because the only reference is the bonus action normally, right? Because
Right.
a typical character only has an action and a bonus action with no action. Like, spellcasters don't have Action Surge, so it was
Correct.
written. It was written for the classes here without multi-classing in mind. So again, the intent of the rule is that you only get to cast 1 spell, and then all cantrips from there on out. But the way they wrote it, you can manipulate that rule to then Action Surge and do that. So,
I
'cause
just
again, multi-classing exists. This magic item is not the only thing. And again, the rule
Yeah,
is the rule,
well-
which is fine, and I'm cool with running it that way. But I don't think we have to say like it makes perfect sense. Like, the rule makes sense as the very specific rules are written as it pertains to bonus actions.
I
The
will
intent of
say,
the
I
rule
will
is to
say,
limit
at the end of the day,
spellcasters. Yeah.
my problem is not so much I think that it's overly broken, because let's be real, there's more broken things than casting 2 spells currently in this campaign. But it's more of
Takes
a
sense to that.
what? It's more of a this doesn't make any sense, but I'm on board with it. Let's do it.
All right.
Well,
Chris
well,
puts
F
his
skips it.
Chris puts his 2 balls. He hoists his 2 balls.
Only one's fully activated. I mean, this thing can switch hands as we.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Yeah, what is the rule for passing dragon orbs, by the way? Can I just stand next to F's and just hand this motherfucker back and forth?
I mean, yes.
And we'd both just decimate ourselves.
The limitation on the orb does not like reset per person. It is a daily sort of reset. So
Okay.
So
if
is
you
like
wanted to, you could theoretically use up the charges until it costs like 100 hit points and hand it off to somebody and they kill themselves.
This is like an end of Guardians of the Galaxy situation where we all just like tether to each other and like absorb the power.
So it's 10 more hit points each time. So 20 hit points to start with, then you're going to go to 30, 40, 50.
Correct.
Okay.
60.
I think we proved with the
Gotcha.
minigun that I can't handle this power. So
Can you just like always keep a reaction handy that's like if I die I throw the orb at the nearest friendly?
I'm prepped and ready. Glass of
I'm on
water.
board for the debauchery that's gonna happen.
You know what? I'm not here to abuse it. I'm here to use it.
And that's why
I,
you-
I want to see it abused.
I know. Hand that bitch over if you're not going to abuse it. If you don't kill yourself at least once with the black orb, I'm going to be upset.
Actually, shit. Yeah, no, this will work out.
He's dead.
I lost what he said. I assume he said, I will definitely kill myself with the black orb.
Yes, no, I
Midnight.
definitely will. I actually, that actually works out really well.
It's fine. The only HP that
you get-
matters is the
Well,
first
then,
one.
Then he gets back. Then he gets back up at half hit points.
Yeah.
I do.
I see your tricks.
Alright.
All right.
We sleep again.
Alvalor is going to leave the party. Goodbye.
I take
Ah.
his... I take
Wait,
his,
like,
hold
can I
on.
ask how is Alvalord getting back?
Walking.
He has a
Walking.
tree portal.
He turns into mist.
You know in
and-
Skyrim, right? When you just miss your companion, they just begin the long walk home wherever they are.
I'm gonna take... Hold on. We pat down Avalor. I take his telescope thing.
Nope.
I take his
You're not taking
bandolier.
anything.
I take his bandolier of death. You can't stop me.
What about his fucking dragon slaying rapier?
Yeah, hold on. This is 4-on-1. Now we're fucking looting this motherfucker. Yeah, we take his sword that kills dragons. I take all his daggers. Yeah, no.
Who can use the sword?
No
Doesn't
one.
matter.
Taking nothing.
Come on, give
We'll,
us the.
we'll find someone.
Give me the daggers. They're not even magical. That telescope
Don't
is
worry.
super legit.
He'll be back, or he won't. Who knows?
I'm very cranky that we don't get the. Okay, I take his T&E card. He's not a member of the team anymore. I tear it up and throw it in the ocean.
Okay. To begin, you guys do your long rest. You set up your watches. Nothing eventful happens this night, and onwards you go. So, for the sake of expediency, we're gonna say it'll take you.
You roll initiative. You're in battle with the Green Dragon. Really move the plot along here.
3 more days, and you can see Cidaris on the horizon. And as you were getting closer, you do not see any signs of it being destroyed by a dragon.
Guys, I
Told
told you. I fucking no, hold on. I told you. I get this.
I said they captured it. You were all worried
No,
about the.
I said Josh is gonna make us get there, and the Green Dragon never showed up. All right, so let's see who's
First of all, he
right.
actually doesn't know which direction it is. He's just flying somewhere over the Misty District. Like, fuck, where am I,
Yeah,
guys?
we didn't realize we didn't roll on it. Green dragons are dumb as fuck. Do we see any action that implies a dragon was here? Burn marks on the stone. No, nothing. People look riled up. Nothing. Let it. Okay. I fucking told you guys never showed up. God damn it, God.
Right. So here's the plan: we go rescue his daughter, and kill the fucking Celestial and friends.
Yeah. I wanted to come do this forever ago. I wanted to teleport here and fucking kill them all. I'm on board. I walk up to the
Awesome.
nearest guard and I go, "Hi, I want to see Z." Z.
You
Oh,
guys,
wait, 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 wait.
you guys are not close enough for that to happen. You are still in gas
Oh.
form.
I want to just whatchamacallit, let my mushrooms know that we're going to Sedaris, so they're getting their travel time in.
Sorry, you have potatoes. Now they are fed.
Potato, right.
No,
Sorry, potatoes.
it's canon. The mushrooms are back.
What
Okay.
did you call us?
Huh?
We heard you.
Who? You don't have ears.
They only have eyes.
And I'm here. You have to look at me speak to you. That's how you can answer my questions.
We're going to Sedaris. Bye.
So, Josh, what does my orphan network have to say about Sedaris? I don't often call this in, but
I'm trying to.
I mean,
Can we get you sending stones? Can we get you sending stones? Because I'm trying to figure out how you'd be able to get information from these guys.
they're always in and out. The pigeons are showing up. We don't talk about it, but it's always happening in the background.
Yeah, mock
He was
speed of
able to
fucking
sleight of
Jesus.
hand Avalor sending stone and then retool it because he's an artificer.
I am gonna say I do have a feature that literally says I have a network of criminals and I can pass messages over long distances because I know how to do that.
I don't disagree with that. My issue is more of a I don't know how pigeons can get to and from me when you're traveling at the speed of Mach Jesus.
Well, we're landed now, right?
I'll
So
say-
they've
I'll
been
say
waiting
that.
for me.
I'll say that if you had asked earlier when you were not traveling with the speed of Mach Jesus, you would have gotten information that Sedaris is, I mean, one of the premier cities in the region that, when it comes to their magical strength, there's none that surpasses them. And the Orphan Network does not have a lot of there's not too much on the ground information to get in Sedaris.
Okay, I passed
Can
them
we
along.
imply then that they murder all children who enter their borders? Because that's what I'm getting out of it.
Well, maybe there's a lot
Or
of
maybe there's no orphans. Maybe it's just so good here.
Oh, damn, yeah.
They're all adopted.
Mm. I let everyone know what the ON has to say about the situation.
the ON.
Okay, are we on the ground next to Sedaris? Are we still flying?
I was under the impression that we were like landed and.
Are we just gonna
Yeah.
like
How-
mist
how
into the center of it?
close?
Like,
How close
Uh,
to Sedaris are you getting to before you land? Like, are you gate? What's happening?
I feel like misting into this super secure magical fortress city.
Probably not a
Could
good
be
idea.
interpreted wrong.
Let's land a mile out and walk in. How do we feel about that?
Feel safer, more
Damn.
cordial.
There are numbers.
Guys, I'm gonna let you know something. We're gonna be in this fucking town. The town has goddamn numbers, guys. We're gonna be in this fucking town for the next.
Jesus.
It's gonna be
Remember
fucking
how long
session
we were in
100.
Hornar for?
Yeah, and it had one map.
Alright.
Like we're gonna be session 169 before we get out of this motherfucker.
So
No, I walk
we're
up to
heading
the.
straight.
I,
We're heading straight for number one, right? We're
I,
just going.
I
for
talk
it.
to the nearest guard and say, "Hi, we have an appointment with ZM. Can you take us there?" Do you know a celestial and a human and another guy I can't remember and they're real douchebags? A Leonin.
It's another Leonin.
We're here to see them. Can you help us?
All right. So you guys are at the. I'm assuming.
Please help us
would you
find the
guys
douchebags.
come from the southern gate, where
Yeah, no, I'm literally asking them. That is not a joke.
That's fair. I just want to know where you are. In
I mean, yeah, I mean, I think we're at a different gate, right? Aren't we coming from the north? Or no, hold on, we're upside down. This is
like
the
west.
yeah, this is the north gate because the map is upside down based on where the coastline is, right?
hmm
So yeah, because the coastline is on.
Oh yeah,
the,
you're right.
yeah.
You're right.
So that's fine. Yeah, so we would be at this. We'd be at this gate here.
Wait, ping again.
The one you pinged. Yeah, this one down here. Yeah. But it's the it's the north gate. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So
if only the DM could just reverse the map.
I like this
I can't,
challenge.
and everything would be upside down.
I like this challenge. Maybe just add a compass rose at some point that has the.
Honestly, I think it's fine, except that every citizen has to speak in cardinal directions, just out of spite.
We're only going to talk to them in cardinal directions, so they will have no choice but to refer to us the same.
What about inner cardinals instead?
Okay,
That's fine too.
All right.
Oh my god, guys, we're
so-
gonna be here. There's a guide. I just noticed the guide of the districts. Oh my god.
That's why I can't reverse it.
Oh my god.
I would rather read that upside down,
We're-
honestly.
We're gonna. There is gonna be
Nope,
so
we're
much.
going straight for it. Forget everything. Go straight for number 1.
Guys,
We got
there's
no
Let's
so
burn.
many. There's so many side quests to do, guys. Do you see all the yellow exclamation points in the city? I'm so
We got
excited.
no money. We got nothing to shop for.
You don't need to reverse it. It's fine.
Silly, I've done it.
Government district.
Yeah, I have a disease where I can't read upside down,
Military.
so I feel that you're offending me right now.
It doesn't matter. We're just going to number 1. That's all we got to do. Even if it's wrong, we're going to number 1.
All right. So,
So,
all right,
yeah, you
let's
get to the
bounce in. We're talking to the gate. First of all, I'm sorry. What's your name?
All right. So
I'm
you
just
guys
recalling
approach, you see-
the best guard we ever met at the last city was outside the gate. So, Benji.
Benji.
Where is it? Here we go. All right. So, yeah, you guys are walking along in the pathway towards the gate. You do see there's a little encampment of folks outside. Can I get perception checks from you all?
Yes.
In here.
Perception.
Hee.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh.
Orin, you notice that of all the people who are out there, a lot of them seem to be, you seem to see a lot of elves and a few people of other races. Fs, you notice immediately that there's not a single human outside
Oh,
the gate.
fucking racist. Love it.
Yep.
When you
But
get
like the opposite
to-
of Starin's races.
When you get to the gate, you see there's a few there's a few guards, and you see 3 humans and 1 dwarf.
Okay, so humans inside, no humans outside. Yes.
Yep. And yeah, they're all wearing a silver and red armor. They have the sigil of a lion.
Did the Celestial and human, did they have the sigil ever?
They were never wearing it. The only thing that you remember is they were wearing the
Yeah, the council.
colors
sigil.
of the council at some point.
Councils.
but-
Yep. Okay.
Remember the
Hi,
council?
Barley.
Those guys are dead.
Oh, God. Hi, Barley. Get us in.
Hail and well met, friends.
One of the guards looks and he gives you a salute with that hand over his chest, and he says, "And what business have you here?"
We were invited to meet with a. I know his actual name because we found it. I just remember ZM. I think we knew his actual name though, right?
Zarek Morton.
We have an appointment with Zarek Morton. Your emissaries had bid us to come. It was an immediate travel thing. We had some errands to do, but we finally made it. Is he available? He wanted to meet with us pretty quickly.
He snaps his fingers, and you see his dwarf kind
We
of comes
were
with a
killed
little ledger.
immediately.
with the like what looks like a ledger, and he takes it and he goes, "All right, what is your name?"
My name is Gregerson. No, it's just a thing. My what? Did you really whisper it? No, my name is Barley. I don't remember who they were. It was a Leonin, a Celestial, and a human. They had come, bid us They seem like pretty high up muckety mucks.
He starts going through, and
Barley, last name unknown. I'm sure it's on your list.
oh, that's not helpful. Oh my god. So he starts going through, and he goes, "Ah, yes, we have a barley, an Epps, a Fritos, and..." He starts looking, and he goes, I don't see Pritos.
We changed him out here.
We had an unfortunate run-in with a lich. It was very sad. R.I.P. to Pritos. I take a beer and I pour it on the ground. R.I.P. to Pritos.
I see a Dorian, and that name's crossed out. We don't need that individual. And an Alvalor.
Avalor was not able to make it. Some
Trouble at home.
Yeah, no, some issues with his family newspaper company. But we do have this fine gentleman, Durek, who took the place of Pritos. Not that you can ever take the place of another person, but you know what I mean.
I try my best. Each and every day. Never good enough.
Wow.
We've
heavy.
traveled quite a long way. So if we can, maybe show us where there's a place to refresh ourselves, and then obviously, I'm sure ZM, I will never remember his name, will want to meet. Just assume every time I say ZM, I said his actual name. Will want to meet us.
Okay.
Vito
Who's this?
Morinson.
Oh,
Zerek.
Do we remember the dragon daughter's name? Is it like Orthea? I can't remember her name.
I can find it for you somewhere.
I mean, probably not mention her here, but.
Well, I think we're gonna have to at some point. Is
Yeah.
more.
Oh, we get to him. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's more. I'm like, I think I'm ready for bluntness instead of subterfuge because
Well, let's get
everybody seems dumber than us.
let's get inside and then do bluntness.
No, that's I meant
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that yet.
So, under normal circumstances, we would generally have individuals go ahead and, make themselves comfortable for the ritual. But since this is of immediate importance, I'm sure that you'll understand that passing through into our city is going to cause some unwanted effects temporarily.
What effects and how
there's-
long?
there's-
Yeah, we're not aware of those.
You guys seen a dragon around here, by the way?
So within the first district, it's it's the first set of walls. It's fairly normal, but if you want to go into further in, there is a barrier in place, and it is going to render magic and magical items inert.
No.
Must make it pretty hard to get stuff done, huh?
God, it's just like God to give us a bunch of magical items and immediately take them away from us.
Okay, so you gave us the effect. How the duration? You said
I think forever.
Until we leave the barrier.
So if that is fine with you, obviously we can have you escorted into the governing district where we can find some rooms for you
yes. The duration.
until you leave.
Oh, thank you.
Can I say something? That is an amazing. Like, how did you guys get that? We've been all over this world, unfortunately, and I've never seen anything like that before. That is an incredible magic. Is that innate to the city, or?
It is a well-kept secret that is of our own design.
Yeah, no, perfect. Came with the city. I got you, buddy. I wink. Wink, wink, wink. No, I'm good at taking credit for things I don't do too. So no, I'm on board. Yeah, no, to the city.
To the
Alright, so he goes, he
deactivator.
checks off the names, and he writes in Doric where Pictos was.
Wait, did you say that Dorian's name was crossed out before, like they didn't want to allow him in or something?
No. There was another name
think
that he said is
Oberon, I
crossed
think.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
it was
see, I
actually
see.
it was actually wrote up.
Yeah, I get it now.
Yeah, okay. And what is your name, friend? Just in case we have any issues, or you've been so helpful too, I'd like to mention, to your higher ups how just absolutely
get-
pleasant you've been to deal with.
Gives that hand over his fist, and Patrick Starheim.
That is just a very great name that is super memorable, and you know what? You're gonna be a fan favorite, I'm sure. So thank you, Patrick. Very much appreciated.
Yes, and now if you just go ahead and follow Frederick
Whoa,
here,
whoa,
he'll make sure that you
Whoa,
make
wait,
Wow,
uh,
that's ice cold.
if you follow
So rude.
Frederick here, he will make sure that you get where you were intended to go.
Prison. He means prison.
I'm pretty sure that Chris can just turn us back into mist or whatever. Until we get
I'm
inside the
not-
barrier. Until we get inside the
Yeah.
barrier, and then we're fucked.
Well, we're gonna be passing
I-
through 2 barriers if I'm reading this correctly.
I gesture for the black dragon orb. I'm like, I might be able to make better use of that right now.
I don't know
I mean,
if it's gonna work.
It's a real question
Oh,
about
that's true
whether the
too, yeah.
dragon orbs will still actually like they
Oh,
might be
that's
able
a
to
good
like stop our regular magic, but those things might be powerful enough.
I was
that,
well. There was the question that was going to be on the tip of my tongue as soon as we passed a real barrier. Is
We're
do
gonna
I
use these.
feel?
Yeah. Listen, I'll crack my orb and gain 20 temporary hit points. That's fine. I'll tell you if it works or not.
So from where you are,
We follow Frederick.
Yep, he takes you straight in, and there's a gate in front of you, and you can see so from where you're walking through now, you see, there's a bunch of people who are out. You are currently walking in to the residential district, so you see there are a lot of people that are, kind of out going about their day. There's little markets in this little area here. We need perception checks from you guys.
Boop. Oh, go fuck yourself.
Got the same exact perception check.
Okay. Alright, that's you once again notice that they're almost entirely humans now. You do see, here and there a dragonborn or a elf or dwarf or halfling, but they are few and far between. If you had to look like percentage wise, it's like 85% human so far.
And we're just with Frederick at this point?
Correct.
Patrick.
No, Patrick
No.
handed us off to Frederick.
Yep.
Though I wish
Um,
Patrick Starr had kept us.
So, Frederick continues on, and you make it towards a gate, and it's one of those gates where they are just completely solid doors, and as you start speaking to the guards who are there, notably also entirely human, the doors open, and inside looks magnificent. You are currently in a noble district.
What does it say about us that only F's notice that everyone we're interacting with is human? I feel like it says something about the party that I don't appreciate.
Notably,
you
it
just
wasn't
suck.
that. You were just like, oh, okay, there's just people, la la la.
Can-
But he's
can
like,
we
wait
try-
a minute. What
Can we
the
try
fuck?"
rolling again? Because I would like to believe that I'm not as racist as my
I've-
checks are making me believe.
I've only grown up around Leonin my whole life. Like, people were slaughtered. I don't know what other people look like. I just assume they're just no.
I'd
It's
like
like,
to.
yeah, it's steady.
I'm gonna give Barley more credit for his open-mindedness than these rolls are leading me to believe.
I mean, realistically, right? Like, maybe it's just one of those where it just didn't stick out to you, because it's not like he's seeing, oh, they're all making fun of these elves or whatever, right? They are part of the community.
That's
They're just few and far between.
human
Less of
privilege.
them.
That's human privilege. You just know. We need to notice these things. Okay, it's fine.
Well,
You're right. You do need to notice them. Roll
I
better next
know.
time.
I want to roll again. I need to save Barley's reputation. Listen, especially because I'm human, I'm very sensitive to this this fact here. I need to make sure that I'm better than these people.
All right.
Hey, I nudge and whisper to Barley, if your items aren't magic, how good are your shots after this?
Perfect as always. Yeah, no, I'm
Okay.
best case scenario. Like, I'm gonna
Okay.
take a -2 reduction, which is fucking nothing. So.
Just checking. I can bite.
All right. So it brings you to another gate, and we'll say those who have proficiency with Arcana, give me a perception check.
Is it rolling?
Are we
No.
are we hunting us?
Hold on.
Can I roll
There we
because
go.
we're hunting a celestial?
No.
So- damn it.
First perception roll because
Chris, have you
Yeah.
rolled a 21 and a
Opportunity.
25 every fucking time, by the way?
No, 29 and 29, 21 and 29, and 21 and
Jesus
25.
Christ, man.
Yeah. So you can feel a powerful, what feels kind of like an anti-magic zone coming up, and you can kind of feel that it is surrounding the walls as you kind of walk around to go to the next gate.
Alright, so I'm going to look at F's, right? Because I think he's standing next to me, and I'm going to try to crack my white dragon orb and see if I get an effect. So I'm going to pass this information along.
Have we passed through it yet, or
No, you
we...
still haven't.
Oh,
got to
I'm
the
sorry.
Gate. You're
When we
currently
walk,
walking. Yeah, you're
I'm
currently.
sorry. When we walk through it, then I'll test it.
Yeah. So basically,
Just to be clear, that the field only exists around the innermost gate.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where you see it. Wait, can I? No, it doesn't.
I mean, I'll let the party know. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like what they warned us about is up ahead.
Yeah, so you're currently walking here, and about right here is where you feel it, and then he's leading you down this way. And as you're trailing around, you can feel, oh, this is the entire span of this wall. And the
Frederick,
Gotcha.
can I ask you a question? So as we were coming in, Patrick Starr mentioned that there is a ritual that normally takes place. What does that ritual
Yes.
entail?
well, those who are willing to prove their utmost allegiance to our king are granted permission to have their magical abilities unhampered when meeting with him.
Can we go back and perform the ritual? That sounds like a thing that
This
we
sounds
would have
like a really bad
preferred.
loyalty test.
Like, is it a written test? I'm not great at tests, but I'm sure some of this group is. Like, I'm not.
It does require an oath, a blood oath, if you will.
Okay. I've got lots of blood.
And- And those who have violated the blood oath have been known to fall dead.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm looking.
As a
Let's just stay with
count,
the way things are.
as a counterpoint, those who have not violated the blood oath have also been known to fall dead. So.
But not for violating the blood oath.
Gotcha.
Not that anyone would accuse you of that, but most people do.
No,
become
understood.
Very
I
wary
am-
of taking the oath. But if that is something you would like, I'm sure we could set that up. We can
No,
find you some
it's, you
housing.
know,
we can.
We're
We can
in
prepare the
such
ritual. It
a
takes a few days.
we're in such a hurry,
Yeah, we don't
Frederick.
have
I
time.
completely understand. I am so
Curious.
magical that I'm gonna be completely useless in there. But time is of the essence. So, tally ho.
It's okay. When we get in there, we're going to set you up with some rooms. We're going to get you some nicer clothes, if you will, clean you up a bit. I mean, we have to make sure that everyone who comes before the king is dressed properly. And of course, we will have to confiscate your weapons.
Of course, that makes perfect sense and is a thing that I am tacitly agreeing to at this point in time before it has happened. Now, when you bring me, I would. Do you have a haberdashery? Because I've been looking for a new hat. So.
We can make sure that we have some nice clothes that will fit your wants, needs, desires, and will fit the situation at hand.
Of course, you know what, Frederick? I appreciate that. Thank you. It's the little things, of course.
Of course. So if you will follow me, we'll continue, and
We're gonna have to kill
You guys-
Frederick, and it makes me sad.
You guys should
This
escape.
guy.
Haberdashery.
Is
and
anyone?
after a
Is
couple-
anyone else? Hold on. I'm making hard eye contact with everybody.
I mean,
Why is he looking at us weird?
We're gonna have no magic and no weapons, so only our silver tongues, of which there are few and far between here.
Excuse me?
We left.
If only we-
We left our
Wait.
primary silver tongue.
I'm
Yeah.
quite convincing.
no, you are not.
I would say that Dorian can be convincing, and Ye cannot. So,
Ouch.
I mean, I guess they're not taking them away where, like, we could still bull rush the capital, which is probably low on the agenda. But all right, so I listen. I'm making eye contact. I'm looking for concerns. There's none. We continue on.
I mean, I'm concerned about giving up my shit and not getting it back. Now we have to play this differently.
I mean, we can just put everything we want in the bag of holding.
Yeah, and we don't have to give anything up. We just can't walk out with weapons.
Yeah.
Every time I talk about putting stuff in the bag of holding, I just imagine the fucking bagman coming out with all of our weapons like a giant Shiva or something. Like,
He's just carrying a bunch of guns and shields.
But do we have to put them in the bag of holding before we go in? And then what happens when we cross a magic barrier?
the
Is
bag
Yeah,
of holding
it
just
doesn't
explodes.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Can you imagine?
It demagics.
demagics, yeah.
Just fuck.
All our shit dumps on the ground.
It's a really good magic barrier. It only affects harmful things.
No, we should figure out what happens with magic with the bag of holding.
You're not here. You went to pee. Can you stop listening to
Yeah.
us?
I'm giving you salsa water.
Honestly, if the whole reason for the magic barrier is that it's an anti-bagman barrier, I would actually be totally for that.
Guys, did you notice that everyone in the city is peeing right now? It's very. Are they on a schedule? I don't.
I can see the efficiencies of this.
It's actually the opposite of efficient. Because then your plumbing needs to be built around the max output of an entire city, right? Most
I
sewer
mean,
systems
or you-
only work because of a cascading effect. Yeah, like, they don't happen all at once.
Maybe you just don't have a plumbing system at all. Everyone just
Yeah,
goes where they are.
They pee on the street.
Look,
The entire city is built on a slight mound, so it all just flows down.
And you just have some prestidigitation Zambonis that drive through.
I mean, they're right by the water, right? So like, you can see that there's like internal rivers and shit in the built into the features.
And I'm glad we
don't-
didn't swim to shore.
Yeah, also, don't pee into the water like you need it.
It's
It's
that's-
ocean water. It's
It's
salt
ocean
water.
water. You can't drink it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a desalination plant in here, right? I mean, there's no freshwater rivers, right? There's like a moat, but there's no freshwater rivers here. Like, where are they going?
They have like 37 endless decanters of water.
All right,
37 for a
so-
whole city. They're making 150 gallons of water for the whole city per day.
So good news. Yeah, the contents will not be burst out or anything like that. It'll just be inaccessible until you leave. So you
Hmm.
should put the items in now. Otherwise, it'll be the size of a regular bag, not
Which
counting
I
the.
would- I'd rather put them in and keep control of the bag rather than give up our items to have to try to get back from someone.
I hate
Wouldn't you
this.
guys? Yeah. I can bite.
I'm trying to figure out how to hide weapons. Hold on, without.
You just walk
Why
out
didn't-
my item.
Can we like go back to a training montage where we all trained in like the art of monk something like some sessions ago?
I
So,
might have
like-
to use some of my other classes here.
The spell Create or Destroy Water creates 10 gallons of water per level of spell. So like a level 9 spell slot will create 90 gallons of water.
We moved on, buddy.
No. No. You just have a pack of wizards. It's fine. I'm saying everyone can pee in the street and no one would actually die of thirst.
So the thing is, I mean, these people are not idiots. Are they going to recognize that we have a bag of holding and confiscate it? If we all stop in the street to start dumping shields
what
and
happens
swords
is
into it?
No, I think they realize it, but then at the same time, you take the threat away because as soon as we pass through the barrier, like Josh said, we can't get weapons out of it. So then there's nothing for them to confiscate, and there's nothing for us
can
to
we-
be
You know,
able
I-
to-
They
Can we-
may consider confiscating the bag of holding itself until you leave.
Yeah,
but
that's the concern. Like, we're just making their job easier. Where we may be able to,
Oh.
in privacy,
I mean,
stash
does
some
it-
weapons.
Does it matter? They're going to get the weapons one way or the other. Even if you stash them out here, it's not like nobody's watching. So you gamble, and they get the weapons one way or the other, whether it's tied up in a neat little sack or they confiscate
our-
all of them. They're getting the weapons.
Does
We're
our
not
bag of
making
holding
too-
have
Also-
an? Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, remember that the extra dimensional space just closes up, and it's as if it's a normal bag, which means they don't know what the fuck you've stuffed in there.
But to that point, is
Yeah.
our bag? Does our bag have like a obvious marking on it, like a airport tag or something, so that if they just throw it in with 1,000 other bags, we know which one is ours?
I quickly sew a monogram on there that says Blades and Bruce.
There we go. There we go.
We had one that was a poop emoji before the TSA broke it off.
Wait,
With
like
their
intentionally or?
No, just with their general manhandling motion.
Bummer.
So I say it's worth the risk, and because it looks like a normal bag with nothing in it.
I'd agree.
The real question is, are you guys going to just try and do this? Are you gonna let him, Frederick, know what you're doing?
No, I'm gonna distract Frederick.
No, I think we just say it because again, not idiots, and I feel like he's not the only one watching us. It's not like we're gonna walk around the corner and come back weaponless and go, okay, let's go in. It's
We
not.
hid our
It's not
weapons.
gonna work that way. Yeah,
Maybe we just
Frederick,
talk
before-
maybe we talk to Frederick. Hold on.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna talk to him. That's exactly what I was trying to say.
Okay. Also, like,
Frederick.
are they confiscating, or we just can't bring them with us?
Eventually, he said they would confiscate, but he's not saying he's doing it right now, right? So
As soon as you go in, Frederick, we would like to just take all of our weapons off now and put them away.
you happen to have one of those bags, do you?
Yes.
Yes, this happens more often than you'd think, despite there being quite a few people who don't believe in the bags. Well,
Mm.
you haven't seen anything bad happen with them yet. So yes, if you want to throw them in the bag, that's fine. But I have to let you know, we will end up be taking that bag. We'll make sure it's safe in a place where you can get it. But when you meet with the king, you cannot have access to the bag.
Look at the party. You guys okay with this?
Yep.
Oh, what other choice do we have?
I don't love it, but I feel like we've added a layer of complexity to getting our weapons back. That they're going to confiscate the bag. How is that
Yeah, but he
benefiting
said
us?
they're gonna put
I know, but then
they're gonna
if
put it in
we
a place where we know where it is.
yeah, but the thing is though, then if we find it, we can't take our weapons out inside the confines of the inner sanctum, right? However, if we found a bunch of our like one way or another, our stuff is gone.
Oh, for your,
It's either in
for
a bag
you-
that we can't
oh.
access because my
Okay,
guns work
all right. How about this?
perfectly fine.
How about the rest? How about the rest of us, except for you?
Yeah.
Put all of our shit in the bag because ours are useless to us.
That's fine. Yeah,
whether-
because the thing is, if I find my guns in the inner city, I can use them.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, that's fair. So we'll do that.
Frederick, my guns are cursed. I actually can't remove them or I'll die. Do you guys have a protocol around that? Do you have a curse separation machine, something?
Well, if you enter the barrier, whatever curse would also cease to exist. So then we can take them, no problem.
Oh my god, that would be so freeing. I've been cursed to hold these guns for 1,000 years as I walk this earth. That would be an amazing freedom from carrying the weight. Oh, thank you so much, Frederick. Thank you. Yeah.
Have you been walking this earth for hundreds of years?
Yeah. Yeah. I look good, right? It's a witch's curse. I'm sure you've heard of it.
You might die when you walk in.
Oh. Do you have a protocol around that? You guys seem like you have things well in order.
Well, this is more of a we're letting you know, because if you do walk in and there is some sort of anti-aging magical effect on you, it will cease to exist and time will catch up, and we've watched it happen many times. It's not pretty.
This is many times you've watched this happen.
He's actually well preserved on alcohol.
Hold
It's
on,
fine.
hold on. Can we go over the fact that you've seen this happen many times? There are that many cursed individuals wandering the land.
Well, they're not all cursed. Some of it is willful magical machinations, but
I got you. I got you. And say that one of us was secretly I don't know, a dragon, and we were under some kind of transmorphing spell. When we walk through, we would just become a dragon, right?
you
Not
would.
that we're a dragon. I'm just saying.
You would, but what's glorious is you know how well dragons do without access to their magic.
I mean, they're still fairly large. They have claws. They have bite. I'm assuming they still do fairly well.
Mm.
Not
as well as you'd think.
Not well. Okay. Has that ever happened? Has a dragon ever lost its magic inside the city?
I like Frederick.
Many centuries ago.
Okay, so nothing recently. So you haven't put those old defenses to the test lately. I got you.
Can I roll insight on that?
Go for it.
Sorry, I need to get back to the computer to do it, though.
You can have 8 on that if you want. Nah, you don't need it.
Oh,
Oh no, yeah, you don't need it.
Jesus Christ.
So-
Chris, why are the rest
so
of us
you-
here?
So yeah, no, you believe that 100% he's telling the truth, but you do believe that he has no personal knowledge of this. So he thinks he's telling the truth, but you can tell that
he's
this
going
is
off the
like,
history
How the
books.
fuck did a
Okay.
dragon attack the city and no one noticed?
Well, no, it was so long ago he was not alive.
No.
Yeah.
I'm saying if a green dragon
No.
just attacked the city,
Oh,
he clearly would have noticed, yeah.
It's a big city.
true.
Can you, and as I think at this point we're crossing the barrier, right? Like,
Yep.
okay, we're walking and talking then. Can you tell us a little bit more about ZM? You know, we were bid to come meet him. We've never actually interacted with him before. Like, he seems to run a very well-organized city. Like, definitely the best we've seen so far.
Well, he's been around for quite a long time.
Was he also cursed by a witch?
No,
Okay, that's good because he would have fallen apart when he entered the city.
but believe it or not, he was integral in the creation of the city.
I believe it. He's been alive that long?
He has.
Is he?
And-
Oh no, I didn't notice the humans. Never mind. Chris, did
Do
you
what?
tell us about the humans or no?
Yes.
Okay. Is he a human by any chance?
He appears to be, but it's not like where people
Wow.
are going around and
Frederick, you dog. Are you implying that there's something that we don't know what's going on? Also,
what I'm saying is it's not like I have the honor of being in his presence so often. I see him from afar. He appears to be human. Most think he's human. There are some who think that he is another one of those celestial, like those of the council, but I don't think so. He doesn't have that same glow when he kind of looks over at Dorian.
Does he have a phylactery?
Now was that was that council capital C council where was the council celestials
Yes.
or okay?
Yes.
We couldn't help but notice as we were walking through, and that it seems that the city is mostly made up of humans. That is very rare in this day and age. There's usually a pretty general mix of beings. Do you have anything to add on that topic?
It's true. There are quite a few of us here. We have a really good relationship with all of the surrounding towns and villages, who all have to be made up of other folks as well, and those who want to reside within the city is more than welcome to. It's not like there is a ban. Just so happens that for whatever reason there was not a large integration into Sedaris.
Can it be the fact that there is a huge anti-magic barrier in the middle of the city, so the magical races feel unwelcome? So you're saying that you built the city with values and you have collected other people who share the same values, and the fact that they all share the same race as you is chance rather than purpose. No, I get it.
I mean, it very well could be, as you say.
Listen, I give him the
unwelcome.
secret human bro handshake.
It very well could be they feel unwelcome, but this was done in order to protect Lord Morton. Without him, this city wouldn't exist, and if anything were to happen, we're not sure really what we would do.
You guys should really have a backup plan. You need a succession plan. You don't want to spin the plate on one finger, right? Like, that's just a me to you, Frederick. I know that's above your pay grade, but it's always good to have a backup plan.
Well, hopefully it is not I that needs to come up with one.
No, and he sounds like he is eternal and definitely a human and not anything else. So I don't think we have anything to worry about. And I give him like a side nose thing, like. All right, what else? Anyone else want to talk to Frederick? He seems like he'll just say he'll answer whatever fucking questions you ask him. So.
I mean, I just asked him about whether he they had. So Freddy boy, didn't happen to
Love
notice
that.
a dragon flying by recently, did you?
No.
Not that I assumed that you would. Just we ask that in every town we enter.
Are you dragon hunters?
In a manner of
Yes.
speaking, yes.
One could say that. Yeah.
How fascinating. The last time I heard of a dragon was from a small little lizard.
Oh, no.
Alright, guys, I gotta log off the call. I gotta get. Oh,
What's his name,
you know
Jode?
Jode.
It was.
Yeah.
Yes. He came through here. He spoke with Lord Morton, and he honestly made a very nice impression on most of the folks here.
That
Which
seems
was
weird
really a
because I've-
first, because normally people do not like kobolds.
I've heard that he was very obnoxious, so that's just interesting to know that he made a good impression on you guys. Yeah,
He
no,
was certainly a laughable fellow.
yeah, no, court jester type for sure. No, we get that. All right, so no dragons recently. Okay, no, that's interesting. All right, I think we're good unless someone's got a question. Ready to pursue the
No.
next course of action. I
Yes.
hate it here. I want to leave immediately.
You were fine until he mentioned Jode.
No, I was fine until I lost my weapons.
You still currently are holding your guns.
And don't forget that.
All
All right, we are
That was not unnecessarily threatening.
yes, we are. I'm glad it was. It was meant to be a threat. We are inside the boundaries. I'm gonna try to tap my white dragon orb.
You feel nothing.
Ooh.
I agree with Boo. I mean, I figured based on the fact that he literally said dragons would lose their magic hair, but. Alright. Frederick, I forgot something. Do you mind if I go grab it? And I run back outside the gate, and then I tap my white dragon orb for 20 temp HP, and then I run back inside.
The temp HP goes away.
God fucking damn it, that makes no sense. Why would
Magical
the...
effect? What do you
Oh.
mean?
It's not a
what
magical
if-
effect. It is a physical effect based on a magical trigger. Once the trigger is
Yeah,
trigger is
I
gone,
still
the
got my-
magical effect, like I still am strong. Like I
So
don't
you-
get that. Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna is it because temp HP is magical? So if I were to use aid, which increases your max HP, would that also go away inside the barrier?
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense. The physical
Because
effect,
the
the effect is
His
already.
aid has Fate is an
So-
effect, and it has an end to the spell.
Nope, hold on.
It's not
Let's
it's
really
not
talk this
permanent.
through. So if I took a fireball and I threw it at the ground, and that fireball lit a bunch of stuff on fire, and then I picked up one of those things and I walked inside the barrier, would the fire go out? Because is it a magical fire, or is the fire an after effect of a magical ability to start a fire? Let's really get into this, because I'm gonna say
feel like
my
tonight's
temp
been a
my
whole
temp
bunch of
HP should stay.
semantics.
Like,
You can say it all you want, it does not.
What is
That's okay.
pissing Will off more, the reference to Jode or the lack of temp HP?
My temp HP from Dorian stayed, so it's okay.
Did it?
No.
Okay.
Yes, it did.
That's
Ooh.
fine.
Is Pixel with you?
Not anymore.
Not anymore, I guess.
Hold on. So this doesn't
I
come
think-
up.
wait,
This doesn't come up
Pixel
often.
Still exists, right?
I just have to summon him again.
Oh. Oh, I thought that like you. Yeah. Okay. fair
Yeah,
enough.
So this doesn't come
So-
up often, but I technically have a Steam crab robot that's been following me since like session 7. Is it still with me?
It's mechanical, right?
Yeah, it's mechanic. It doesn't come up often, but technically Seth gave me that magic item. Or I think Alec gave me that magic item.
I think you've already told me what the answer is.
What?
You said it twice.
No, but hold on.
Magic item.
That summoned a mechanical crab, and the mechanical crab has existed without magic. It had no duration, right? It just has existed.
You know what? I'm willing to say that the mechanical crab is made entirely of machine parts and
Hell
can
yeah.
therefore exist.
All right, guys, we're
you.
good. I have Steamy.
nice.
And now you have a decanter. Well, you can't use the decanter of endless water to give it fresh water, but you can fill them up before you go in.
Fair enough.
I also use magical tinkering to make a light source. It's
No,
on
if
a
you're
non-magical item.
Yeah, you have to put your magical tinkering into a magical item, turning it into a magical item.
I don't even want to do that. I'm just.
Yeah, I know.
All right, it's fine.
You're just
trying to do
rebelling.
everything before-
All right,
All right.
come on, Steamy. We're going to the hotel.
All right, so yeah, he brings you. It's actually this little blue building here, where you are. You go through. Can I get some perception checks while you're walking then?
Yes.
Can we also get a like scope-wise? Like, if we like miles within here, right? It only seems like there's a couple buildings. Like, are we in like a courtyard kind of thing, or like if I in a hurry wanted to cast magic again, how far would I have to run?
You would have to. I mean, it would probably take you about a minute.
Okay. All right.
That
So
front
this is
door.
not an amazingly large. This is not like an inner city, right? This is like a courtyard.
Yeah, it's I guess a little bit bigger than a courtyard, but yeah, like there are a
You know
few
what I
like
mean, yeah,
buildings here,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like just from this corner to
Yeah, but
here, like
it's not like
you can, if you were to sprint that, it'd take about a minute.
Yeah, I gotcha. That makes me feel better. It's not too far from freedom.
All right.
What did I learn
yeah,
with my crit
You
fail?
guys gave me. Jesus Christ. Also, I need a for F's for your perception. You do have advantage, or is it just rolling with advantage?
Oh shit. I don't have advantage anymore because that's part of the shield.
Okay.
Sorry, it just automatically
Yeah, no, you're
tuned
good.
in.
And then was there someone else that didn't roll perception, Dorian?
He rolled a 14, I think, or no?
No, it's an earlier roll.
26.
My God. All right, Dorian.
Finally.
When you guys are walking around, you notice, probably for the first time, there's less humans than anyone else. So you see a couple Leonin, you see some dwarves, elves, and you see where'd it go? You see a half elf with silky black skin, short curled jet black hair, and She looks to be a little under 5 feet. She looks like she is kind of looking around at everybody, and you see as her gaze passes over you four, almost as if she's sizing you up, and then continues onward.
Does she look like she has sunlight sensitivity?
Mayhaps.
Okay, she looks weak in the sunlight. Perfect.
Get her, boys. She's weak. It is bright out right now, right?
All right, you guys head in, and inside you are brought to. You each are brought to a different room where there are.
Oh, we don't like that. No, we like to cuddle puddle. Can we get one big room with 4 beds?
You were each brought to a different room,
God
one
fucking
by
damn
one.
it.
I don't know which one of you has the bag of holding, but you have the bag of holding, whichever one that is.
That's me.
Okay, and you're each brought into a room. There's a bed. There's like a little bath that's drawn, and there seems to be a large wardrobe. And as you're dropped off, right, Frederick brings you to the front. He bids you all adieu, and then you're each brought by different individuals. And one by one, someone comes in and asks that.
Yes, I'll take the happy ending.
Whoa.
That was a touch aggressive.
So they start going through the different clothing options and asks your opinion what it is you would like to wear before the king. And then once you have made that choice, they're gonna ask that you bathe and change into your new clothes.
So they took the fact that I'm going naked.
Yeah,
I'll
no.
we'll go bathe.
Yeah, I get the most flamboyant clothes possible. I get the floppiest hat. I get a new bright purple eye patch. And yeah, I look fucking baller.
All right.
Damn. Yeah, I just googled fancy clothes to visit a king, and this is what I got. This is what I'm wearing.
Okay.
I'm wearing simple white robes.
Okay.
Damn, Chris. That's good shit.
I like naked.
I will not let you go naked. They have any types of, fanciful clothing
on.
or what you may consider to be fanciful clothing
So-
that you would like.
So my hat is fancy, my eye patch is fancy, and then my shirt and pants are very utilitarian. Tons of big pockets that you can definitely not, we'll say hide something in. Like just giant deep pockets, hundreds of them.
We're gonna draw the line at something that looks like a fucking robe of many pockets.
It's like, yeah, like just utility khaki suit.
Yeah, no. Utility khaki suit off the table.
God damn it.
The robes, right? Like make sense. It's like you want to go in with just like the you can make that work, right? This fanciful over the top thing, fine. Going in, working class khakis, nah, they ain't got that.
God, fucking Ziam is such a fucking pompous bitch.
Yes, he is.
I got it.
Listen, I remember the other campaign. I know what this motherfucker's up to.
All right, what do you got?
File size. Fuck that.
Grace found such an extraordinary outfit it can't even fit on Discord.
Hold on. Because some asshole posted it in Reddit. Does this work? There we go.
Is Chris supposed to be like posting some kind of thing?
I did.
What's some...
It's probably still uploading.
You did, not for us, buddy. There it is.
There it is.
I was gonna say, where's
All
Chris's?
right. that
Fiber.
that is acceptable, other than the weapons.
That's incredibly druidic of you.
All right.
And then when I get in there, I get naked. Casually take off all my shit.
All right, so you all dressed up, ready to party, and when they go to collect you from your rooms, they all are this time accompanied by some guards who do request to search you, but also request that you leave your other belongings, anything that you came in here with, behind.
Not my potatoes. They're coming with me.
Alright, guys. This is our last chance to bull rush the capital.
You guys are all in separate rooms. So, starting with Dorian and, well, I guess just Dorian.
Oh boy.
All right. Do you acquiesce?
I spread my arms and say, I have nothing to hide. I come in the name of peace.
All right. I give you a pat down. Are you going to try to hide anything?
Nope.
All right. And you're good and you're cleared. You are the first one out. Next, they're going to do, we'll do Barley next.
Why barley? I don't understand.
Would you want to go last? Will it make you feel better?
Yeah, I would. Thanks.
We'll go ahead and do F.
I'll give them the bag of holding since they know about it, but I plead with them about keeping my nature with me and my potatoes. It's a bag of dirt and potatoes.
You see one of the guards kind of looks like a little, what's the word? Like short-tempered, like, oh my fucking god. And he's like, let me look at the goddamn bag.
Sure.
He opens up, he goes, do you mind if I search?
Gently, please don't hurt the potatoes.
He starts searching through, like, kind of lifting the potatoes, and then sees they're still in. He's like, kind of sniffs, and then he goes, oh, that's rancid. Just don't open the bag.
Not a
He
problem.
hands it to you, and then they take the bag of holding. Honestly, they leave it in the room. They put it all the way in the bag.
Yeah, I was gonna say you said it. That
Yeah.
stuff was staying in their room.
Yep. And then he's gonna begin patting patting the rest of you down. Are you going to try to hide anything?
Me? No.
Okay. Then you will be free to go with your bag of potatoes. All right, direct, buddy.
I'm not hiding shit.
All right. They open the door and they look, and right when the guy goes, nice choice.
Yeah.
Looking fresh as hell.
They're gonna pat you down. You're not hiding anything. They're like, yeah, no, understandable. Yeah, go. All right, Barley. You had time to think. How are you gonna fuck me over?
I don't think that I can, unfortunately. Alright, I will give them my white dragon orb, I'll give them my sniper rifle, I give them 3 daggers, I give them a short sword that I have tucked inside like the leg of my pants, I give them my 2 pistols, and then I pull a pistol that no one has seen from my back, like belt loop, and I show
buckle.
them.
I will say, as you're pulling this out, one of the guys is like, did you change into clothes and then put all of these on just to take off?
Yeah, no, first of all, like, you gotta make sure that the fit works with your gear, right? Because otherwise, like, there were plenty of styles that I tried that just didn't work with the outfit, right? I have a low slung gun holster, I have a regular gun holster, I have an over the shoulder bandolier. Like, you gotta make sure the fit works, my friend. Clearly, like, you have never had to style like this. Yeah, and I spin.
Clearly.
As you've been handing them stuff, they had like a big old like wooden crate that they've been putting things in fairly carefully. They want to make sure that nothing gets damaged. They care about
I
things.
appreciate that. Yeah. No, I love these guns more than the basically everything. So please take care of them. And then I pull.
They'll be in here.
I pull a very old gun out from behind my back or whatever, and I show them that it's empty. And I go, this is a keepsake. It's very important. It doesn't actually work. And I haven't let go of it in 20 years. Do you mind if I keep it on me? It is clearly empty.
Man, that's gonna be the hardest sell in the world.
There's no magic. Listen, there's no magical bullets, right? I mean, that's fine.
I know. It's gonna be the hardest sell in the world. You gotta. I need some. Potatoes were hard enough for me to allow, but oof.
Okay, fine. What do you want me to roll? I mean, well, I guess it depends. I assume that you're actually not trying to deceive them. You are just straight up trying to persuade. Yeah, I'll give you persuasion, which is -5 to, or I'm losing 5 out because I'm not lying. So, but no, that's legit.
Yeah. Give me a roll, and then depends on what that happens. I might have a deal to make with you. Oh, you don't need the deal. Yeah. They are swayed by your words. For the record, the deal was going to be for you to shoot the gun at your head, and if nothing goes off, you really take it.
What the fuck? That's so extreme.
Yeah, I'm also.
It would have been It would have been the right question for Barley had he failed that roll substantially.
All
I
right.
think I would have negotiated my foot instead of my head.
All right, and then the next question I'm gonna ask: are you trying to hide anything, whether they be bullets or what have you? I just need to know whether we're doing a roll off is all.
So I have an emergency bullet stashed under my eye patch. I feel like most people would not search there, but I will leave that up to you.
I
And
mean,
that
you
was
can have a
even
deception.
that was even before we walked in the door, right? I've always had an emergency
that's
bullet
fair.
stashed there because you never
That's
know when you
fair,
need an
but
emergency
yeah.
bullet.
Either sleight of hand or deception, whichever one you wanna.
Well, one's plus 12 and one is plus 5. Damn, I have no ways
plus
to give
5.
myself.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Plus 15? What the
Now you
fuck?
understand. These are literally their jobs.
That's fine, yeah.
So they do start searching, and they kind of they go to pat down, and as
That's
they're
so creepy.
going
I hope
over-
in real life people don't pat down people's eye patches. Like, that's real
Well,
fucked up, Josh.
No, they just
would-
they just lift it and look
lift it.
underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go to pat you down, right? They they tug it in, they go and they lift up, and I don't know how is it hidden in there? Is it like on the back of how do they find this? What do they see when they open?
I
this
don't know.
iPad?
You tell me because you're the one that found it. Yeah, it's
How is it in the eye patch?
it's just like taped to the inside of the eye patch, we'll say. So
Is your eye patch just like decorative, or is it like for real? I guess I've never
it's
asked
for,
this question.
No, it's for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So.
I'm gonna act surprised because I forgot it was there. So I'll wait for them to say something.
They flip it up and they're like, "What's this?"
What?
They pull it
Oh.
off.
Oh my God! I'm so sorry. That's my emergency bullet. You can have that too. I'm on the road all the time, and sometimes you need an emergency bullet. I can't feel on that side of my face, so I forgot it was there. Can you put it with the other bullets though? Like, I don't want to lose it.
They go and they put it into the box, into what I assume is a bag of bullets.
That I don't need because all my bullets are magical. But that's fine. God damn it! Plus 15, Josh.
This is their job. It's the
Fuck's
king. They literally do one thing.
It's fine.
All right.
I also had 47 other bullets hidden we didn't talk about. Got 2 in the pooper.
The eye patch itself can like be rolled into a bullet.
That's where the walloping bullets went.
Anything can be a bullet if you try hard enough.
All right. So with that, you are gathered
God fucking
in
damn it.
the lobby currently, and you all get to see each other's fantastic clothing choices.
I would say the only one of us that has fantastic clothing is Chris.
Mhm.
One of you understood the assignment.
Yeah, Dirt looks fresh as hell. I mean, my hat looks fucking fresh, but the rest of me looks
I'm going for
ridiculous.
humility. Thank you.
I was trying to distract from my eye patch with my. I thought they'd be distracted checking all the pockets in my robe. That's when I thought they were normal humans and not fucking machines full of eyeballs.
Makes it any better. I've defended a few different cases for people getting into prisons where more extreme things were searched that I had to defend. So,
That's fair.
so honestly, an eye
I d-
patch.
I just rolled a perception as a 22, and I think that I noticed that Barley's eye patch is a little flatter than I usually remember it being. I don't say anything about it. I just notice.
You just noticed I look super dejected too.
I'm
You
gonna
can still
use my
throw it.
passive perception to notice that.
Oh, I also snuck in a broadsword, so if that is a useful thing for one of you guys.
I don't think you did.
It's not useful to me, but
All right. So, with that, you guys are led towards the main building in the middle of this this area, and go outside. Dorian, number one, sun is coming down. Number two, Dorian, you notice that the elf that you saw earlier is still out and about and patrolling around.
can we talk to this person? Like,
I would like to flag this elf down.
Okay.
It's your problem.
Hello,
What up,
good
dude?
sir.
It
I
is
think it's
open.
I think it's a ma'am
Hello?
or a miss.
Yeah. I mean, sir, in the
so
honor.
she's-
honorific.
I am the best
You know what, that's
mouthpiece
fair.
to talk to
I-
people.
I think
Sir, in the honorific.
I think she was
That- you know what,
described as
that's
being
fair.
under a woman, lithe, under 5 feet.
Sir,
Can I
as
get-
the honor.
Can I
God,
get what the hell is the check?
That's only if she's in the military. First of all, that's if she's in the military, of which we
You
don't
don't
know
know
the
this.
military.
You don't know they're not
We
fascist.
don't know how the military works here.
I see something.
I choose to sit on the side of caution. Since
By-
I am
by-
unarmed.
By
Very much.
misgendering the first person you see. Yeah, no, I got it. I noticed by your mustache that you are a man, and so am I. How are you? Let's do our man handshake together. Isn't it great having peni? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, that's totally what I said.
That's what I heard. This music is way too like fluty and upbeat for the shit pile that we found ourselves in.
All right. I'm gonna ask for I have some barley. I'm gonna need an int
Have some
plus proficiency check.
have some barley. Okay. Are you confused who you're talking to?
Wait, did you just say int plus proficiency?
Uh-oh.
So just run a straight up int, and then we're gonna add. Since I got a -1, we're gonna do +4 to it.
Your proficiency
Does that
should
sound
be +5 by now. Oh yeah, yeah, because of the negative one.
So
Yeah, yeah.
this
Yep.
gets
You're correct.
this gets +5. So 12.
Sorry, it's not rolling. 22.
I mean, I have hunted all manner of beasties, so if it's related to, if it's a shelob,
F's. F's. You know, you are very, very sure that you remember seeing this individual a long time ago
hold on.
Okay.
in.
Thank you.
I know. I don't remember the name of the town. Please let in Evan's Watch.
Holy fuck, dude, that was.
Oh my god, am I
40
gonna have to
sessions
scroll
there.
back on this one?
Wow.
You remember that
Hey!
her name Christiana.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, I scrolled right to it. Yeah.
Oh wow, did you really? Fucking hell.
You healed her
I
one
don't-
time. Amazing.
Did I? Oh, I did.
And you may have remembered that she was an assassin that was sent to kill a certain individual. She had a history with a former party member of yours, who was also an assassin for the same king, Zarek Mornton.
Oh.
And you guys had previously possibly temporarily captured her with the intention of having her executed.
But we didn't.
We didn't.
That's because she was broken out.
Oh,
That
that's right.
That also doesn't sound like us. Like, are you sure? Are you sure it was us and not another party that you DM?
Well, so there was an entire side mission where you were trying to help someone who
Yep.
was killing the the bourgeoisie.
Yeah, no, like Dorian actually, or not Dorian, Rodok actually did something in that dungeon. Like he actually kicked ass there. Casted some stuff.
That hurts. That's hurtful.
But it's true that you did kick ass
You know what?
in that jail.
I feel
Yeah,
like Barley. I feel like Barley's role is on point because I don't fucking remember a thing you're talking about. So I feel like he is me at this point.
So, but anyway, yeah, we have a good old Dorian who waves her down, and she looks at you and says,
Oh, boy.
"Yes."
And now I regret this. Good luck, Dorian.
Greetings and salutations. Have we met before? You seem quite familiar.
No, at least I haven't met you.
F and I are just sitting in the background, staring off in this,
I am Dorian, and I tried to pat myself down for a while. Alas, I seem to have misplaced my identification. I am an urban bounty hunter, you see.
You said that to
Well,
an
there are
assassin.
no bounties around here, and if you are here dressed, and she looks all of you up and down the way that you are, I believe you have an appointment to be making.
Indeed, we do.
We're always late. It doesn't matter.
Hopefully the wound's healing pretty well.
Wow.
She glares daggers at you.
I
please
would
pardon-
stare pistols back at her,
Grab
except
them.
someone took them from me.
Perhaps this is perhaps this is not a most fortuitous time to speak. Please pardon my companions. We shall be going.
First of all, never pardon us. Don't make excuses for us.
Yep.
Does she have weapons on her?
She
Yeah.
does.
Fuck. God.
What are we gonna do?
We do not have weapons. She has weapons. Therefore, it's prudent to apologize and not
First
get
of all,
stabbed in the face.
I have a weapon on me. So Josh thinks he has the upper hand currently, but I have a gun. I literally have a gun on my body.
Is it your
You do have a
Oh.
gun on your body.
I'm so trying to remember this because this was part of Alex.
I know. I
Yeah.
don't.
So, and it was
It's
Okay.
gonna be like my elbow is actually a cannon because I'm that dude from Super Mario RPG.
Gino, he's got a name, bud.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I
Rude.
couldn't think of it at the time.
You're good.
All right.
No,
so you
no,
guys
no, Chris. Don't give him. Don't give him an out.
You guys continue on into the what looks like the equivalent of a miniature palace on the inside here. And inside you are at okay. Yeah, you go inside and you are brought to a great hall, or you walk into a great hall, and there are quite a few people that are around. You see a plethora of guards, and you see quite a lot of different types of servants. You see people that may look like they're wizards and different types of spellcasters. It is extremely busy, and as you walk in, someone looks up at you all and says, "Oh, come with me." This is, and I say looks up because this is a little gnome dressed in like a little tuxedo.
Oh,
I
aren't you quite
love
the
this.
Yes, you're here for Lord Mornton. Yes.
Correct.
Yep.
Good. Come with the others. Come with me.
Others?
What others?
There's always so many. He has so much business to conduct. It's okay. You'll have your time alone. No one else will intrude. I promise that you will have whatever it is you're here to talk about will be spoken. He
About
brings
it.
you.
You're
brings-
amazing. What's your name, by the way? I'm a big fan of yours. Can you go to gnomegeneraturname.com and tell me what your name is? Is your name SpongeBob? We met a Patrick Star outside.
Oh my god. God, no, it is not SpongeBob. It is. Omble.
Humble. Yeah.
Mumble?
Alright, so he's leading us somewhere, or he's just
Yep.
like directing us. Okay.
Oh.
Humble, we really want to make a good first impression on ZM, and I'll never remember his name. Can you give us some advice? We really want to stand out. Like you interact with him all the time, I'm sure. What can you tell us?
No, I don't really interact with him. I just bring the people to the place where they can interact with him. But, I mean, be respectful. If you say things too out of line, people have been known to lose their heads. It happens. So, just
We
be
would-
respectful and whatever
we
it
would
is you're here for.
never say things out of line. That doesn't sound like
you
us
wouldn't.
at all.
Of course you wouldn't. So
That
just
doesn't
come
sound
with
like
me.
us.
Come with me. We
Yeah.
have there's more people to collect. It's okay. Let's bring you over
Yep.
here.
Okay,
You-
Barley
you
wants
got
to
our
run
tea
away.
ready?
He brings you in.
Can we run away?
Barley's just gone.
I'm out.
So he brings you past where everyone is. He brings you to a little side room. I open the door, and when he opens this room, you can see on the other side is another door, and then there are a few people who are seated at different chairs. Some people talking, but it looks just like a waiting room. And you're surprised that there's not a place for you to have a ticket because there's a few people here.
This reminds me of that one time I went to the Department of Mechanized Vehicles. We sat there for many hours, and it was just a room similar in this size. No one spoke, and it was quite awkward.
Yes.
No one responds to it.
Just like the actual DMV, yes.
So
Maybe another beverage.
I mean, can we
Sorry, everybody had to go pee at that moment.
can we make nice with the people around us? Like what do I see?
Yeah. So he drops you off, right? And you can see that there's chairs for you if you would like. And he says, "All right. There's only about 4 groups ahead of you. Once they're done, then he'll be able to meet with you."
All right. Thank you. We so appreciate your showing us what to do. Thank you very much.
Of course.
You're my new best friend. I love you.
And he zips out of the room.
That's fine.
You're not sure if he didn't acknowledge you or didn't hear you, but either way,
That's fine. He knows what I said.
Gone.
It's fine.
all right.
He'll remember.
yeah, you
He'll
see-
remember on an unlonely night. It's fine.
So you see, a couple of other groups. It's one group of 4, 2 groups of 2, and 1 group of 3. And when you look, you can see that each group is dressed fairly similarly, but like
It's almost
within
like
each
ZM
other,
has
right? So like,
ZM has a type.
well, no. What I mean is like group 4 or the group with 4 people, they're all dressed similarly, but they are dressed different from group 2. They're wildly different types of
Ooh,
style of clothing.
themes.
But the groups each have their own.
Guys, we didn't theme. God damn it! I knew we should have gone over this before we walked in.
And
F's, put
So-
your pants on. He's not gonna appreciate your fucking lizard dick out.
I take the rest of my clothes off.
so the group of 2 is one of the groups of 2 is a gnome and a dwarf. Another group of 2 is 2 elves, the group of 3 is a halfling, a human, and a dragonborn. And the group of 4 are 3 humans and a dragonborn.
Huh. Which is weird because we've never met a dragonborn, I think. So weird there's so many in this room.
It's all of them in the entire world.
So guys, there's 4 groups. There's 4 of us. I thought we'd split up and see what we can figure out.
Oh no, don't do this.
So, yeah, no, Durik, if you want to take on the group of 4, and then
Wait, what?
oh.
I would just like to remind you that my
Okay,
charisma
guys.
is it's actually 10. You know, I bet it's probably
You're
one of the
fine.
highest ones here.
You're an average.
Better than me.
You're an average charisma user. No, I think we scour them for what we know. So
I get distracted by snacks. I assume I miss something.
so
about
there's
the
4
group
groups.
split.
There's 4 of us. Why don't we divvy up and see what we can figure out? I'll take
Sounds
the
good.
I'll
Let's
take
do
the
it.
mixed race group. Can you go over the breakdown
They
again,
were
Josh?
all kind of mixed
They're all
race.
I feel like there were clumps though. There was like groups that were like all elves or all dwarves.
1 second. So we had a 2 groups of 2. Though one of them was a gnome and a dwarf. We had a group of 2 that was a human and an elf. We had a group of 3
Oh, they're
that
all mixed race then,
was
it's fine.
a halfling, a
Dragonborn.
human, and dragonborn, and then 3 humans and a dragonborn.
All right, Dirk, do you want to take the 3 humans and a dragonborn? I'll take the group of 3, and then F's, you want to take the gnome and the human, and
Yep.
Dorian take the other one?
What was the other one? The other one was just like a human and a gnome, right?
No, I think it was an elf and something.
No.
It was a human and
Human and elf.
Oh, human and elf. Okay.
All right, Josh.
Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
I will.
Okay, Chris goes first.
Okay. So which one were we taking?
The gnome and shit. That one.
Gnome and dwarf.
Gnome and dwarf. Yes.
Okay.
A gnome and a dwarf walk into a forest.
There's a gnome, a dwarf, and a lizard person.
So as you walk up, they're currently talking about glorious machinations and crafting the best of technology.
God damn it. All right, I push F's out of the way and I sit with those guys. God damn it. If mine are talking
go
about
out.
fire, I'm going to lose my shit.
Man, fire is great. It's so warm.
No, go ahead. Push me out of the way.
No,
Go ahead.
no, it's fine. Do your thing. It's fine. I'm sure there wasn't one for each of us. Josh didn't want us to even talk to them.
Jesus.
I mean, I had where they were from and general conversation stuff, so go for it. You walk up, writing it.
No.
And if you put the scope right on top of the gun in the best spot, you don't even have to look that hard.
My friend over here is a gunsmith. Or he shoots shit. I don't know.
Not both.
A fellow gunsmith.
Yes.
Are we really trading?
Where are you from?
From Zidar.
I thought so.
Oh my god, they're the
Goddamn bank
assassins.
ninjas.
Hold on.
Have you met Barley?
Take his wig off and see if he's a rat. He's a rat in a gnome skin.
We've been to Zynar.
All right, Chris, forgive me. I'm gonna try. Did you know? The dwarf says. And how did you like our fair city?
I mean, you got a lot of rats, bank ninjas, and a dragon.
How do you know about the dragon?
We've
That's
met.
not common knowledge.
We're not common people, like yourselves.
That's fair. You're in this room. That makes sense.
Yeah. What are you doing here anyway?
Josh is not
We
following.
came to have a meeting with the man.
The number one DM rule is that in any group of people, only one of them speaks.
No, fuck that.
Josh has entered hard mode DM.
No, we came to have a meeting with the man.
Z-Man.
What brought you?
Same reason we're trying to see if we can open up trade.
Fair enough. The bank ninjas let you?
The bank ninjas. What is wrong with you?
So many
Bank of
things.
Zyna.
Oh, I see. You took out a loan. Have you paid it back?
I didn't take a loan out.
Listen,
Those interest rates are so high. I'd pay that back sooner rather than
little
later.
do you know that I signed F's name on the loan. I know your last name. It just was F's Lizard Dude.
Hey, well, listen, I'm trying to get this guy's name so we can go just change it out.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right, you're opening up trade. That's fantastic.
Super
Did
boring.
you bring any cool goods with you?
Like a gun.
Any
Well-
gun stuff?
Well, as you may know, you can't bring anything in with you. So
No, well, not in, but
no, but
Cro-
we were able to
cross the
bring in
water.
some of these, and he pulls out some scrolls. He says, "Look, I've got some schematic."
oh, let me take a look. I have no fucking idea.
Barley turns from around the room, and he's examining. Like it's just like it like locks in. It's like laser vision.
I'm looking at the schematic and I'm using the nail on one of my claws to draw it into my forearm.
Now see, now this is a machine gun, and what you do is you got to use some of your life force.
No, we already did that. It didn't work out great.
I think I've seen this before.
Oh, have
isn't
you? Did you
new.
see a prototype?
Possibly, yes.
That's why.
He got tear comes to his eye. I remember building that bad boy.
I took one apart. It's fine.
It's gone now, just so you know.
It's okay. We've improved it.
Oh.
It doesn't take your life force anymore.
Hey, Barley, they improved the machine gun. Can you believe it?
In fact, it does life steal, 100% life steal on each hit.
Yeah, they improved
Vampire
the
touch.
negative, right? They improved the amount of life it took from you.
All right. I think I found out everything I need.
One
Nice to meet you.
One of these groups is gonna know something, guys.
Oh, that's what you think.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
Hail and Wilmette.
What were you doing?
I got the 3, the Dragonborn, the something and the something, human and something.
Halfling and the human. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy, 3 new accents.
Alright.
Here we go.
All right. So, these 3 are actually dressed fairly ornately. They're kind of almost as ornately as Durik.
You
Not
guys-
not with as much colors, but kind of the same like pattern going on. If that makes sense.
Man, you guys look fresh as hell. You did a great job matching, and you look very fancy.
The halfling looks over at you and kind of gives you like the little one up and goes, "You did have the choice of everything, right?"
Yeah, no, you guys didn't know that in Sedaris, they value pockets more than anything else? You guys didn't read the tourism board guide on how to get on in Sedaris? You know,
By the way, where are you
it's
from?
hats,
Sedaris.
it's hats, eye patches, and pockets.
That is a nice hat, actually.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no, I picked this one out. Do you like the feather?
I do.
Yeah, right?
Oh.
Fresh as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys... Why are you meeting with ZM?
Well, to tell you the truth, we're hoping that he can help us.
Me too. So, it seems like he's a helpful guy.
The Dragonborn, who is towering over the other 2, looks at you and says, "Yes, very, very helpful.
Are you-
What we're hoping is that he can spare some resources in order to help the refugees coming from across the river." right now they're coming into Broughton, and we can't take them all.
Refugees from where? I know. World map would be very helpful right now. I also agree. I literally went to scroll the world map and I'm like, God damn it.
Was Broughton in the northeast of the little southern part of the continent?
Oh wait, no, that's Midhoof.
No, it's-
Broughton is down here.
Down there.
Oh.
Yeah,
Most of
refugees
them
from
are
where?
coming
Yeah.
out of Midhoof, we believe, but from all over.
Hold on. Where the fuck is Midhoof?
Across.
Oh,
from,
across. Oh, from across the sea.
Yeah, it took us
Interesting.
a long time to cross from the Missy Strait in gaseous form. How long has it
Yeah.
taken to
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this has been spreading for a while, right? So
Yeah.
the refugees are
Yeah.
just now getting into Broughton.
So that's so interesting. So
It's a year travel.
I'm new to the area. I've never been to Broughton. Can you? I mean, are you, you know, in the government there or just representatives? Like, can you tell me a little bit about Broughton? I've always wanted to visit, and I've never. I'm working my way south.
So we're coming as liaisons for Broughton, and we're a small little port town. The reason we're here is because we need to make sure that we have enough food to feed everybody, resources for all, start building infrastructure for all those who've been coming from Midhoof. They all just started arriving a few weeks ago.
I'm interested to know too the refugees coming from Midhoof. I mean, what stories do they tell? Right, I've heard of the southern continent and the damage caused, but do you have anything more that you've learned? Like, what's going on down there? Like, why are so many people fleeing?
They said that everything is spread, that the town was taken over. Something about giant frogs.
Hold on. There's a party check. Do we know about giant frogs? I know we know
Yeah,
about
this is
normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the cursed swamp that we left Odoron
Okay.
in for
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. I know we fought giant frogs, but I wasn't sure if that was
Yeah.
like a thing that was happening. Yeah. Okay. That's awful. Yeah.
Awful, but there were quite a few that's made it so far before we left. At least 300 had gone.
300 refugees.
300 refugees with more boats to follow, and that's not
Oh.
even counting those who are coming from the other lands. They were told there are those from Evans Watch following shortly after.
My God, yeah, for sure. Broughton needs the support of the king. I'm not familiar with the politics of the region. Broughton is a city-state of Sidaris. It is under
Yes.
Sidaris' protection. Okay, interesting. Yeah.
In the entirety of the southern continent is, except for Mjorn.
Looks like it's just one city based on the map that I have in my head.
I had the map up for you to see.
Okay. Yeah, no, I see it. I mean, for sure the king must acknowledge your request for aid. It would make perfect sense. Yeah.
I'm sure he will.
I mean, is there any thought in Broughton of sending support back across the ocean to support the mainland?
We don't have that kind of resources to do, but that is also one of the things that we wanted to bring up with the king to see whether that was something that he would be willing to to commit resources to. We would gladly give whatever he wants from us, but we can't do it alone.
What do you know about the king? We're looking to make a good first impression. Is there anything that you can tell us? Rumors, or have you met him before?
This is the first time that any of us are actually going to meet him, but we were told the same thing. Be respectful. Don't spend...
Yeah, no, a little gnome talk to you. Yeah, no, I got it.
Don't be respectful, but also be direct with your questions, and don't spend too much trying to sway him one way or another. Once he makes his decision up, his decision is made.
And what is the view of the king in Broughton? Is he a just king? Is he an efficient king? Is he a merciful king? Like, what is the impression amongst the little people?
ultimately, we wish that he would dedicate more resources towards us, but we haven't had to worry about any strife. We haven't had to worry about any wars coming our way. We feel protected.
Okay, it's great conversation, and I'm just gonna pass it on to the next person because I have nothing else to ask.
All right, one of you two's next.
I'll go.
All right, you're doing the 4 people.
Is that what I was doing? Yeah, the three humans and the Dragonborn.
Yep.
Greetings and salutations, friends. What
Fucking
what
love it.
brings you to Sedaris to meet the great king himself today?
Well, where? So, person talking to me is a human, a human woman. The 3 of them are dressed fairly plainly, actually, like very similar to Dorian almost. Not like in robes, but you know, not a lot of color going on. And she says, "We're here to represent Perrin. We have heard rumors of those coming across the river, and we want to make sure that he is aware."
When you say the river, do you mean towards Stern?
That those coming across are coming from Stern, yes.
And you say you've heard rumors, but you haven't actually seen any approach Perrin, correct?
Not yet, no. But if they're getting through Hornor and Mjorn, then Perrin's next. We heard that there was an entire assault on Belton.
An assault by the, let's say, refugees?
No, from those from Stern.
Oh. Well, that's not great. Sorry to hear
we're-
that.
That's fucking not chill as shit, buddy.
Well, that's not great.
It's good, straight to the point.
We want a whole investigation, but at the very least, we want assurances that those will be rallied to protect Perrin in case this is coming towards us.
And, historically speaking, how has the king answered these pleas in the past?
She pauses for a second. She says, "Well," and then the Dragonborn butts in. "Harsh and swift."
Well, I don't know where else to go with it. Sounds like your meeting's gonna go pretty well then.
We can only hope.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
They go back to their conversing, and while that's happening, the party of 3 is asked to come into the room.
Come on, good luck. I love you.
Don't die.
All right, Dorian, buddy.
All right, I approach the pair. Greetings, fellow travelers on this road of life. What brings you here seeking audience with the great king? I am but a simple bounty hunter, Dorian, aiding my compatriots on their holy mission.
So, these 2 individuals are actually, they're dressed in similar fashion, but the colors are wildly different. You can see that the elf has taken on more of a naturally ensemble, and the human has taken on wildly outrageous kind of colorful ensemble. And this whole time they've kind of bickering back and forth, and the human looks at you, and he says, "We're here to have something settled between us. This man won't let my operations continue." And the elf says, "And this man would destroy the woods."
Might I
anger the
inquire
spirits there.
Might I inquire what your business is, good sir?
Logging, we need it. And from what I can hear, they need more resources, they need more houses and infrastructure down in Broughton. We need logging in order to make sure that they can have those. The elf says, but at what cost? We're going to anger the spirits in the Whispering Woods. We should instead move the operation somewhere else.
I got Jaeger pulled the only actual problem. Like,
Man,
So
Rodok would have been great here.
I feel like I am aware of this. I think the argument here is I'm not in my backyard. Yes. Well,
Give me a nut and bag. Right here, buddy.
it's not our backyard. We don't live here.
True.
Yeah. Might I suggest some kind of compromise? Surely the effort that is required for the collection of wood is must be balanced against the public good. Yes. And I feel that yes, there does run the risk of angering divine spirits. Although frankly, I'm not exactly intensely familiar with that. I lean more towards the arcane spectrum of things and not so much of the divine. But
Ask about their zoning laws. Do they have like multi-family tenant like tenants like units available, or like what is it all zoned for single family? Like, could we like make the wood more efficient?
Yeah.
Can you get a slumlord in there?
perhaps
Oh, no.
perhaps
Fucking
you
building
guys
bumfuck
can reach
Brooklyn.
some kind of compromise where the woods are being utilized to the maximum amount of public good.
It's such a classic argument. Yeah.
The elf kind of, hold his arms over and says, absolutely not. They knew what they were doing when they built their lumber camps, and they should have built them somewhere else. There's other places for them to build. They shouldn't be doing it where there's going to be those who will be unhappy and will start causing problems over in the woods. And
From
they
the
just
ashes,
kind
the
of go
woods
back
will
to
rise again.
You should
They
warn
just kind
them
of go
that
back to bickering and
they
kind
gotta-
of ignoring
yeah,
you.
they got to get this attitude out of the way before they meet ZM.
True.
Yeah, you have to solve this problem before they walk in. They're gonna die. They're gonna get beheaded. Solve this problem.
Well, I hope you gentlemen find the wisdom that you're looking for.
Oh God.
And may your journey reach a fruitful end.
While you're talking to them, the door opens and they are actually bid next to go into the room.
Did the first party come out?
Oh no.
Interesting.
You have not
Okay.
seen anybody come out of the room.
Yeah, no,
because
the-
you believe that you were
listen,
waiting for people originally.
A good practice would be for the ejection side to be on a different. I understand. Yeah.
I will say, when the door opens, you can see right when the into the room that you're going into. It's not like you open it up and you can see directly in front of you is where he would be. You're like on the side, so it's a side room, and then looking across the hall, you can see another door, and then that door quickly shuts.
Yeah, until we walk in and there's just a pile of Dragonborn and human and gnome and like just corpses like piled up.
No,
Just
there's just a
bones
giant
and-
square out. Like you can just see like the
Yeah.
outline of like a giant square where he asks us to stand, and you're just like,
Alright, I sit down
Yeah.
and I pat Steamy and I give him a wink.
Oh my god! As you're messing with Steamy, friggin' the dwarf goes, hey, where'd you get that thing?
It's very far away from here. Right, but he's cool.
That looks like something we can make in Zyna.
Yeah?
I'm sure that we could.
Yeah, no, I've been to Zynar, big fan. I would show you my guns, but you know what? Actually, I do have one here, and I pull my gun out. This is an older
Look
one.
at that little thing.
Yeah, no, this is ornamental. It's a remembrance of a person I have to kill, actually. So no big
Oh.
deal. But yeah, no, I'm a gunsmith by trade too. I am some amount of artificer, of an undeterminable amount. Some would say 2, some would say 3. Who can tell? But no, I'm a gunsmith, but this little boy was given to me by a prior god that I interacted with. And yeah, he doesn't come up often in the story, but he's been by my side for 69 sessions now. I'll say like 62 sessions, because it wasn't session 1 that I got him.
Oh, that's one hell of a story there. And as he says that, the door opens and they're beckoning into the room. Oh,
Yeah, no, the
all
best
right,
part.
that's us.
Good luck. You're
Good
my
luck to you fine folks. I
favorite
hope
people.
to see you in Zyna.
Yeah, no, my favorite part of this guy is all his hidden compartments. Have a good time.
All right.
I'm nervous, guys.
It's gonna be like
I feel
your
very
request will be
honest.
granted at the cost of your soul.
I feel very out of sorts right now.
To be fair, though, the main difference here is they're all coming to the king for something, but the king wants us for something. Like there's a
I'm not
power
saying there's not.
difference here.
I'm not saying there's not. Just we also have no ability to fight, which is not usually like our wheelhouse is intimidation and not negotiation.
My favorite part about this is my man went to the guard and was like, yeah, ZM is expecting me.
I mean,
Turns out you're right.
yeah, he was.
I love it. All right. So after
Listen,
some
I
time
have
passes-
plans. If you think you know all my plans, Josh, you are not paying attention.
After some time passes, the other group is beckoned in, and a couple more groups kind of start, shuffling in behind as you guys.
Ooh, what do those groups look like? Can we talk to them?
I mean, if you really want to.
give us the breakdown of these groups.
You hear, about different bickering problems. Some of it's about wanting, resources. You actually do hear a group that says that they're from Belton and they have not heard of this assault that happened on Belton.
Oh, interesting. Also, this king really needs a better system of handling complaints. Like, he listens to everything. Like, you need a system to like get that
Filter.
Yeah, you need to filter out the bottom level shit. Like, he should not be dealing with like who's lumbering in the Whispering Woods.
That they were attacking places under different colors.
Yeah. Oh no, we know.
Like, he's creating the strife.
Oh no, we have a lot of questions for this guy. Yeah.
So, after some time.
Thank God I have a Featherfall ring. How high up are we?
Well, the ring doesn't work, so it doesn't matter.
That's true. Can I
Nah,
escape
you
the
are.
barrier by the time I hit the ground?
Yeah, you know what? That's a real question. How deep does the barrier go underground, per se?
And
I
how
don't know,
high
you have
does
to
it
find
go?
out with real, you have to find
Is
out
it
in real
a
time.
sphere or is it a dome?
Who knows? Who could possibly know?
Oh man, what if we could just what is the spell that Will hates from the other campaign? Replace Earth or
Excellent.
whatever.
Door?
We just dig ourselves
Mold-
5 feet
mold-
down and get all of our magic back.
Mold Earth, yeah.
Mold Earth,
Oh,
yeah.
God. All right. So the door opens. You guys are beckoned in.
Hold on, before we walk in, who's doing the talking?
Turns out
All of us.
Alpha Lore's gone. We never fucked. Oh shit.
I can talk, but I have a hard time not insulting people if they're dumb, and I don't think he'll be dumb, but that's a risk.
none of us can really afford.
What's everyone's charisma? If on a scale of 1 to 20, how charismatic do you guys feel? I'd say I'm a
I
15.
feel about a 20.
You're okay.
I feel about a 20 charisma.
Yeah, but what is
Wow,
Ye's
wow, wow.
charisma? Hold on.
Can you do negatives?
I'm not sure that's on the table.
All right, we'll
wanna talk?
we'll freewheel it a little bit, and we'll see who has the first opening. It's fine. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
I have a plan,
Doors
guys.
open
Don't worry.
up. Doors open up, and you are faced with a very large room. As you walk in, to the left is where you see an individual wearing some fairly ornate robes, sitting high up in the chair behind pedestal and all that. And on either side of him, you see two individuals also seated, also wearing maybe not ornate robes, but what look like some robes that might indicate some years of experience with magic. And then before them are a group of guards in heavy armor. Then you can see
How many guards? Let's be specific.
you see 5 on either side.
So 10 total.
That's a lot of guards, guys. I only snuck in so many bullets, so I'm a little concerned there's too many guards.
So but they can't use magic either, then theoretically, right?
No, I think
No,
they
like,
pledged
they
loyal.
blood
I think they
oath.
pledged loyalty or whatever. And also, I feel like just from bludgeoning, they can take us down.
I can still bite.
I'm happy for you.
So you're beckoned in by a man. He's like, "All right, come here, and you see that there's like a specific carpet that clearly is where
Oh my
everyone else
God.
stands.
Can I? Okay.
I'm judging
Start
this
like
guy already.
tapping
All right,
around with my foot.
I know. Yeah, right. Is there a trapdoor? I stand slightly behind the carpet. Also, like, we look at ZM. Does he look like a total douche? Like, what the fuck?
All right. What
We've
was
seen
that
him before.
What was the perception for?
I was gonna see if I could see the like indentations in the carpet because there's a trap door underneath or
Looks
whatever,
like the most
but
normal carpet.
yeah,
That's what you would think.
very
with a six.
sturdy, very safe.
Also, you didn't answer my question about the douchiness of ZM. Does he look like a douche?
So, you walk in and you see the individual. For his ornate robe, it has silver and red as is the colors for Sedaris, and he has a nice sigil of a lion on the chest of the robe. He looks like a well-traveled individual, so you can see that he has the air about him.
He's a manslut? Like, I don't...
He has the air about him like he's had experience. So, like, you can see, you can see a couple scars on face here or there.
Yeah, no, he's
he's
an ancient dragon in human form. No, we know. Yeah, we got that.
You can also see that he's he's tan as if he's been outside fairly recently. Like, he looks like he is definitely weathered.
Yeah, he's
But
a man of the people. We got it.
he doesn't look old either. He looks like, probably mid-40s.
Neither do I, and I've been cursed to walk this land for 1,000 generations. So you never know what you're gonna get.
He's got brown graying hair, and is clean shaven. And you walk in, and he says to you all, "Welcome, you four. I'm sorry to hear that one couldn't make it, and about the ill-come fates of your companions."
You never know
Thank
when
you.
a lich is gonna get you. Yeah, no, it just pops up out of nowhere. Sometimes you're just walking through a dwarven catacomb city, and then a lich just pops out of nowhere.
So, for what do I have the honor of you visiting my fine city?
I thought you summoned us.
Well, I knew that when eventually you would come here, I would want to meet you. But why is it you came here now? You've been given the invitation on multiple times, I believe.
Yeah, we don't like those guys. Well, not you. Nothing against you, sir.
We found your emissaries to be a little
Uncouth? Uncouth, we'll say.
abrasive.
In their defense,
Stop, Dorian.
you did stop their plans.
Yes, we're good at that.
I mean, that speaks more about them than us at the end of the day, by the way. Like, you would think you would find more value in success than failure.
I would, you're correct. And here I have the successful individual. Seem to have been able to stop them at every turn.
Every turn.
Guys,
Wow,
we're in
we must have
trouble.
Done stuff that we didn't need.
We're in trouble, guys. I pull out all my hidden bullets and I start shooting.
So my question to you is, can we make a deal?
Can we be honest? Yeah, we just want to know what's going on at this point. We've heard so many versions of every story at this point. Like, what do you think is going on? How do you plan to stop it? Like, I think we're willing to throw our support behind someone if they have a real plan to stop what's happening, except that everyone's a liar and we can't trust anyone. So can you tell us what you know? And then I think we're all in agreement. We're good. Yeah, no, what's going on? What do you think is going on?
Oh, quite simply, there's a.
It's not that simple. We've been playing for 69 games now, and we've heard
Quite
800
simply.
stories.
There is a Draco Lich that has been summoned.
Oh yes, I've heard about that. What a unforeseeable tragedy that was.
Yes, it was an unforeseeable tragedy.
Unstoppable tragedy, some would say.
Yes.
There is not a single person or persons to be blamed for this horrible tragedy.
Really, because I personally think it was a little kobold.
Oh,
mean,
well, that.
I'd
yes.
agree. I'd agree with that too. Yeah, no, that dude was a dick.
We heard he visited here too.
He did, and like he did to everyone else, he deceived us.
Son of a bitch.
He believed that he had the power to stop this. He had some crazy plan of summoning Tiamat. But whatever he did temporarily worked until it didn't. We should have known not to trust him, but he meddled with our affairs, and now here we are.
Yes.
I wonder why it stopped working.
Don't know.
Never get to the bottom of
Probably
that. We
just
can't go
water.
back to the other continent, you know? That's unfortunate.
Okay.
And so the first thing that I tried to do when I learned that there were some issues happening with the heart is we tried to we tried to take those worshipping the Church of Eternal Fire. And that was stopped by you.
I mean, those guys sucked anyway, so I don't know if that would have worked, but that's fine.
Possibly, but we were seeing if we could get any help. I believe that they may or may not have been being led by one of these dragons that the little kobold wanted.
We found that out later.
Yeah, no, Aragorn.
Ah.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
That was later. That was after.
We also wanted to see if we could entreat with the dragon in Zynar. And you refused our help. How did that go?
Great, I got
Oh,
I got a chain gun or whatever, a minigun.
It still lives.
Yeah, but
Wow.
we have its power.
If you put down your barrier, we can
You
show
know,
you.
I could show you. Yeah, no. Guys, is it possible that if we were removed from this story, they would have solved this problem a long time ago? Are we just
I'm actually-
fucking things up for this world?
I'm actually quite pleased about your progress with the Black Dragon, and I had reports of a bunch of Leonin starting to head towards the shore. I don't know where they're going, but that's fantastic. I wanted to do something similar.
so hold
Unite
on.
everyone to fight this.
Yeah, so hold on. And now we're getting back to the crux of this. So you're not pleased with what happened with the White Dragon, but what is your plan? Do you think we need to kill the dragons? Because
Yes.
that's okay. Why do you give us, please
Because
give us some
the
insight
little-
on why you
the
think
little
this?
ugly kobold said, "Don't kill the dragons. If we don't kill the dragons, then we will solve the problem." We didn't kill the dragons, and what happened? Have you heard the reports of what's happening over there?
But hold on, and
Yeah, might have seen it first.
I appreciate
But,
your excitement. You're much more excitable than I thought you'd be, to be honest. The dragons ostensibly have lived here for a very long time. They're dragons, right? Why
Yes.
suddenly is this a thing where, like, the dragons need to be expunged, right? Like, what has changed?
We're still going to steal their power.
What has changed? Like, is it Jode's influence? Like, what has changed here? Jode came here and said, I can solve this problem, and the problem
Yes.
was caused by And now you say a word that shows what the Draco Lich was coming and what caused the Draco Lich to come originally.
The Draco Lich had existed far before Joe got here. The Draco Lich.
This is good stuff. Everyone pay attention.
These are things that you should know.
I-
These are in Pretos's notes.
Hold on. Before we go, does anyone know the answer to this question, or is it just not me?
Well, sorry, what was the question? I was typing. And I
Where
was
did the
not
Draco Lich come from originally?
Oh, yeah, I don't fucking remember.
Exactly.
It's probably in my notes, but I don't fucking
Thank
remember.
you. Thank you, Josh. It's been 69 goddamn sessions.
That's
We're trying.
So,
It's 3 fucking years
The
later.
a Draco Lich existed a long time ago. It was created by a fantastic cult that wanted to bring through the destruction of our lovely world here. It was defeated by the council.
Those
But-
guys suck. That's shocking. Yeah.
They were unable to destroy him forever. And inside, the forest to the south, what is called Ebon's Heart, is where the heart of the Draco Lich was held, kept at bay with a powerful magical seal. The council, along with the foolish king, ruled over those lands to ensure the protection of the heart. They used the druids there to help ward off anyone who would try and do some meddling.
Are the druids the people we left Odoron with?
Yes.
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 Now, at some point, someone did begin meddling.
Uh-oh. Who could that have been? Jode?
No, who? That's the
Before
question.
Jode?
Who? No, this is the
Before
question.
Jode?
Who is the cause of this problem?
I simply do not know their
That
identity.
God
I know
fucking
that
damn
they
it.
were I know that they were a powerful lich. Where they came from, I don't know. But they began unsealing the magical barrier holding the heart together. And it began with trickles of corruption that happened in Ebon's Watch. I believe you've seen those froglings. That was the first notice that we've had of it, along with other strange dwellings. And shortly after, the little kobold came to our world and started singing of ridiculous songs, something about blades and brews and something about you and Greg, I don't know. But he
Copyright.
Damn, I cannot believe that we just learned that information and Will wasn't here to fucking hear it. Oh my
I
god.
appreciate committing to the bit though.
Yeah.
And he came up with this idea to meet with the dragons. He came to our city twice. The first time to ask for help. And it seemed like such a ridiculous concept. Why no? But he left. He entreated first with the blue dragon, and he came back with an orb. And at that point, I thought maybe he wasn't so crazy. One by one, he went and collected the rest, and through the help of myself and through Latherton, we were able to construct the pedestals in which for him to have the orbs.
Can I say
And
something?
Oh, good.
I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry, Fs. Go ahead. No, I'm just. My
I-
comment
well-
is non-helpful anyway.
Okay, so that is a fantastic explanation. Do you mind me asking some personal questions about yourself, sir?
Are you a fucking idiot? I'm sorry. No, I take that back. I'm sorry. I'm just. You trusted in some random kobold who wandered through your city to seal the greatest threat to your world that you've ever known. And for what reason? And now your plan, as far as I understand it, is to do the opposite of what he said That's it. That's end of plan.
It is trusted because when he brought the orbs and harnessed the power of the dragons to help reseal the heart,
But
we thought that they would continue to reseal until the seal broke anyway. I do not know what caused it, but
No one
this
does.
plan didn't work.
Maybe you guys should have posted some guards outside the Draco Lich.
Maybe
Something.
we shouldn't mention that we have the orbs. Can we just like keep
No.
that on the deal?
Oh, I'm getting there.
No.
I'm getting there.
Our plan
I've mentioned
now
several times.
is
now.
simple. We can harness that power, take it, and use it to destroy the heart from within.
And this is something that you know for sure. Like, this is your plan and not just a counter plan to Jode's plan. Like, you are a great enough wizard or sorcerer or warlock or whatever to accomplish this feat.
Not alone, but yes.
Okay, with a cabal. We'll say.
Yes, we'll
Okay.
call it the Cabal.
For now it's kobold, but yeah.
But
So-
I need are the orbs, and I know that you have some of them.
Yes.
They're hidden far away.
Can I ask? So we know nothing about you, other than rumor. And I mean, you're very helpful, Guard. Tried to give us a history lesson. How is it you've come to live for so long?
Magic?
You know what?
It's not.
What's-
It's not.
answer-
It's not a.
answer one. Yeah, no, legit.
It's not a fanciful answer, but it is an answer.
I get it. Sorry, we've unfortunately met a lot of people that have lived a long time, or not people, but
Yes, I'm not a lich, I know.
That's exactly what a lich would say.
Dampier advantage.
No, yeah, like there is like so many other magical beings that live for a long time, and they've all been hurting us lately.
It's been more than just liches, sir.
Yeah, no.
If I wanted to hurt you, I would hurt you now.
Just tell me your magical pronouns.
I look down at Steamy.
Okay, so seems like we're semi on the same page. We're getting it handled. What have you done with Diortha? Because you got a dragon looking for her.
I know, and I would love for that dragon to find her.
Well, we sent him this way. I mean, he should be around.
Why would he be here?
You captured his daughter. Like,
Yes.
did you miss the first part of what you said?
Why do you think I would bring her here? I'm not stupid.
Well, we actually don't know anything about you, so on a scale of 1 to 20, what would you say your intelligence is?
High enough.
Yeah, that's good.
Mhm.
Some would say above average.
Is it Irkin level?
It's Arthur
Uh,
level.
Specifically Arthur level. It's actually one higher than it's
Ooh,
whatever
one-
Arthur
it's a-
ooh, one
it's a
higher than
1 plus
Arthur.
1 plus,
Oh, shit.
yeah.
Damn, so he's like 30.
Okay.
So where did you
So-
where did you stash her? I mean, we're
Quite obviously,
sharing.
we're good at killing dragons.
Yeah, we're sharing dragon hunting thing. Like, we have killed dragons. You are trying to kill dragons, but have failed apparently so far because they're all still here. So maybe you can share what you're working on. We're
Well-
apparently on the same mission.
We are on the same mission. Am I correct in a certain rumor about a certain orb that is no longer magical?
Can you give us more? Can you give us more?
I think it has to do with a certain green dragon.
Oh, that. No, it's lies.
We're good. We just got to get that back.
Ah, so he does have it, which means I don't need your orb in order to capture him.
Yeah, no, but he's our problem.
So I think for sure you guys can do the green dragon yourself, but if we look at the grand metric of dragon slaying of 5, we have slayed 2 and you're currently at 0, so
Because you have the orbs. We need the orbs.
you actually don't need the orbs to slay the dragons. That's a
And
misnomer.
we need them to harness their power.
Uh-huh.
And also, if you do not have the orbs and you slay the dragons, they will come back.
Oh,
rather
interesting.
quickly.
That's
we
interesting.
learned
Okay.
Like some
We
lichy stuff.
learned this. They were the concubines of. They could take a long time to.
Well, so
another
even
one.
with the orbs, they will eventually come back. But if you don't have their orbs and they die, their life force will not go into anything.
So
They
if the
will
green
resurrect.
dragon swallow the orb, then one of us needs to get swallowed by the green dragon to get the orb back.
He didn't swallow the orb. He just like took the power out of it, right? Or did he literally take the whole orb? I guess I don't know the physicality of what happened.
Didn't you throw it at him? I think you
I
threw it
think
at
he
him.
took.
and
I think he
ate
took the
Oh,
physical.
okay.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
So can I ask you a question? I'm just gonna cut to brass tacks here. What you wanted to meet us? What do you want us to do? Right? We came here to treat with you, right? Like we're tired. We traipsed all over this fucking continent to solve this problem, and I would love to solve this problem. So what do you want
Perfect.
from us? You walked us
Give-
in here. We're naked as hell. We have no magic. We have no weapons. Tell us what you
I
want us to
want this-
do.
I want this to be clear. You came to me. You are the ones who came to the city seeking me.
No, I know that. I literally, that's how I
Okay.
started my sentence. Yeah, no.
You said
We-
that I brought you in here. You brought yourselves in here.
You invited us, I guess, if you want to. Are we being specific? Okay, let's go through the timeline. You invited us 7 times to come visit you, and now we're here.
We can work together. We can kill the dragons. I need the orbs. I believe that you currently have 2 that are powered.
I'm not sure about that.
3.
No, hold on. No one knows.
Yeah, no, two's right. Two sounds right.
2.
Yeah, no, that's the right number.
Josh just went to go do
Yes.
the math in his own head.
Well, no, he doesn't know about the blue yet.
Mm,
It's been too quick.
That's where I pull it out and use its power, which is the anti-magic shield that can kill kings. Right? That's what we decided.
Yes.
The thing is,
I'm
though,
excited to
we-
see because I specifically did not say that they stripped. See if Will actually did simple.
The thing is, we need the orbs to kill more dragons. They supply power that we need to, like, I'm sure you know about dragons, right? They are a hierarchy, and we're working way up that ladder, and we need the power of previous dragons to kill future dragons. So,
Perhaps you've played a roguelite before.
yeah,
or
no,
progressive
we'd be happy to hand over the 5 orbs, but handing over, I think if we hand over the 2 orbs that we have currently, then you'll be there's no future orbs. We need those 2 orbs to further our agenda.
And next on our list is a green dragon.
And after that, you intend to go and finish with the white.
Yes.
We're at a full suite. Yeah, no, like we're gonna
Oh,
tear
yeah,
down
that's
the hierarchy of
Logical
dragons.
next to the white, yes.
Well, if listen, if you're willing to agree to work with us and we can take and harness this power, I think that we can come to some sort of arrangement here.
I mean, we were the heroes summoned here to take care of this problem, so.
Ah, yes, summoned by blood magic to kill yourselves in glory. Yes.
Wait,
There's
what?
2 of you.
I just live here. Just like to say for the record.
Wait, we didn't hear about that part. Excuse me.
You're with us now, don't worry.
So
I
I'm
did
a
have a-
resident of this world.
So
I did have a 100 years long quest of vengeance against the Black Dragon, but otherwise, you know.
from from what we've heard, then, so we're gonna go hunt dragons. We're gonna kill them. We're gonna collect power, right? You're gonna, like, what aid can you offer us, right? Like, we're in this together, right? You guys want to stop this from happening. What
Well,
can
if
you
we
can
are
you can
able-
you assist us in any way? Do you have magical armaments? Do you have power to offer us in our quest?
Do you have money to stop bank ninjas?
Do you have
from
money
interfering
to
in our
stop the
plans?
bank ninjas from fucking ruining our day?
As soon as we walk back into Xionar, yeah.
Yeah, the White Dragon
I'm
is not the
sure
real
we
threat of Xynar, by the way.
we can have your debt with Xynar cleared. That's not a problem.
Ugh, I felt gross when you said that. That's a rich get richer kind of statement.
What we need is to begin mass recruiting for those to begin their fight to take back Latherton and Ebon's Watch in the heart.
Why is it now? No, why is it a fight? Because I thought if the dragon orbs were powered and placed back on the pedestals, that this would end. But what is this fight you speak of?
I am not quite certain that the effects of the corruption can be reversed.
I mean, let's face it though. Do we really want to save Latherton?
No, we just
maybe
want to
the
take
rest.
the
Well,
land back. What?
So
How do you think your magic barrier would fare against the effects of the corruption?
I don't know, and I don't intend to find out.
Can you
Hey.
replicate it?
after that, hold on. Just out of curiosity, after this is all done, what do you intend?
I intend to continue ruling over Sedaris.
Mm-hmm.
Just Sedaris? Question mark?
I am very happy with the country that I have.
Excellent. Okay.
If you think I'm gonna
So
let this go, Chris, you are.
You wanna roll insight?
No, I'm not rolling insight. I have further questions to.
You know what? So I asked the question. I should roll.
Yeah.
So just
There is a further question that spawns from that question that I want an answer to before we do this. Yeah.
Hey, you don't believe that at all.
I give
No.
Barley the look.
No shit. Yeah. Can I ask you a
I
question?
mean, what am I gonna do?
You
I'm not
ask
calling him
many,
out on
ask
it right
No,
now.
I'm calling him. I'm calling him out on it. Fuck this. What is your intention towards Stern? We came across a party of yours north of the river, led by some dickbags, and they did a lot of murdering of innocent people. If we're going to team up, as it were, and kill dragons and save the world, it'd be nice to know who we're partnering with. You have anything to add on that?
Stern used to belong to Milnar, and it should once again.
Wow, okay. That is a very, very not good answer to that question of murdering people who have nothing to do with that conflict.
Mhm.
That
And
is
you know, when this is all done, we should definitely bend to Latherton. We'll rule over there.
I don't care about Latherton. I care about having large.
You're breaking up like
and-
crazy, Josh. We're getting like we're hearing like proper nouns. That's it. Or maybe it's just me. Yeah.
No, you
No,
cut out.
no, he broke up.
Can we agree that when this is done, that Stern rules their land, Milnar rules theirs, Latherton rules theirs, Xynar rules theirs? Can we, like, why be the aggressor, right? This land may have belonged to you in the past, but it clearly does not now.
We are the aggressor this time because they were the aggressor last time. Whenever we have peace, they are the ones who try and first take over Ornar and then Mjorn.
You know what's funny?
Every
We
time.
never went to Stern, so I can't even dispute what he's saying because we don't even know what kind of people they are. That's very possible.
All we know is that they're probably racist.
I know, but so is this place. Fuck.
No. When you get inside, there was like very few humans compared to everybody else.
Yeah, that's true. The inner
Predator.
circle is non-human. Yeah. I'm trying to separate two because I know that ZM make zombies in the other campaign. I'm like, fuck.
I mean, I think we've exhausted this. Like, we need to go kill a dragon.
I don't think we've exhausted this
I
at
w-
all.
I would like him
I'm
to
getting
finish
the
his
itch.
thought about whether they've tried to deploy the shield elsewhere before.
We have not, but I'm sure that's something that we could pursue. He starts thinking.
Oh boy.
If it's done properly, we might be able to get you safe passage into the heart. Or myself. And the orb doesn't work anymore.
It sounds like it's probably us, and not you. If we agree to work with you, would you agree to cease your incursions against Stern in the interim?
Absolutely not.
I believe that
Oh,
I believe that the dragon threat probably reigns supreme. Wouldn't you agree? If
That's
the world
what I
is
thought. That's what I thought too, until Stan began trying to make its aggressions towards my country.
so, which is fine. Defend
Hold
your
on,
lands. You are
fight
across
on-
the border, my friend. You are currently the aggressor. So
Yes,
I
I am.
wanted-
I'm going to finish.
hold on.
Go ahead.
I want
Oh.
insight on that. That Stern was the original aggressor. He just said. I didn't do anything
For this-
until they.
For this current incursion, yes.
So
everything
they
he
start.
said is
So,
which
so
is
Stern started it, and then he's
fine.
finishing
He's
it.
currently perpetuating a battle. So if we could get Stern to be chill in the interim too, would you agree then to be chill? I just think infighting in the scope of such a massive, apocalyptic, abysmal threat maybe is unsuited. You take your side of the river, they take their side of the river, and we all just be fucking chill. Is that possible? And then we can focus on our true threat, and then you guys can go back to killing each other.
Why do you think they would listen to you if they would not listen to us?
We're pretty persuasive. We have an angel guy who has like 25 fucking charisma.
Sometimes.
For some reason, we're mixed up in the center of this, and I don't know why. And people seem to pay attention to us. However,
It's on the way to Zynar, so we can swing by real quick.
yeah, I mean, the thing is that we need to be focused on our true enemy, which is the Draco Lich. So being distracted, keeping standing armies in Stern is non-profitable for us. Right? This is just a pure economic situation.
You yourself said that we need to rally as many troops as we possibly can. What good does it do to waste all those lives in combat against each other?
That was the last thing that we asked of Stern, was to help raise an army to go and defend Latherton before they invaded our borders. If you can get them to actually do what we had asked, sure, we can come to a temporary agreement.
Also, who did you send as an emissary to talk to them? Because your emissaries are dicks, by the way. So
Those
maybe
are
you
not
guys...
my emissaries. Those are completely different roles.
Okay.
Earl is just the asshole.
All right, so then we have your agreement. If we can get Stern to be chill, then you are in the be chill mode as well.
Yes.
Okay, Chris. Insight.
Yeah. Hold on. More goddamn side quest.
You believe him.
I believe him.
So,
Yeah.
it would help if we had a good faith measure from that. So, would you pull your troops back across the border when we go to treat with Stern? If your troops are
Yes.
actively engaged on their side of the battlefield, it's gonna be a hard sell.
I don't disagree with you. There hasn't been any active campaigns. They were just building up in a certain fort.
On the Stern side of the river, though, and
That is
also
correct. We can pull them back. but I will not pull them back until they agree to work with us.
No. One side has to. No, that's not what I said. I said, would you pull them back now so we can use that as a negotiation tactic with Stern? Also, your troops destroyed a city of children and farmers and villagers.
Wasn't it actually Stern troops dressed up as?
No,
Milnar
the
troops?
opposite.
It was the opposite. They were dressed up as Stern troops.
No, I don't
Can't
remember. Hold on. Josh, sort us out. Because that makes no sense, yeah. I think Milnar... Oh, no, we thought it was Stern dressed as Milnar troops, I think.
Yeah.
But
That's
actually...
what you had decided, and then you murdered a leader, and then
Justly,
You-
yeah.
We followed them back to that encampment out
Yeah,
way
so
up
it was really Milnar
over in
troops.
this
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, so I think if you pulled your troops back across the river, that's something we can use as a negotiating tactic. If you truly wish there to be peace so that we can focus on the true enemy, I think this is a small price to pay.
I'm going to be clear. I don't want peace with Stern because I want peace with Stern. I want them to quit their antics so that we can focus on this before we turn back to taking what is rightfully ours.
Whatever your reasoning is your business. I think if we need to go in and negotiate this temporary peacefire, I think that's a big step.
Would you be
Just
able
for-
to negotiate allowing them to use the bridge?
As far as not allowing them to use the bridge,
Allow them to actually go through Hornar and Mjorn
allowing who? Milnar?
Yeah.
Oh.
to come back.
We know a guy. We don't need to go to Stern out for that.
We
know a guy.
don't. Yeah, no,
We foresaw this. We sent our guy back there to make sure that this was gonna happen.
we work above the law.
And we need to make a stop there anyway because we've got some stuff to do with the alchemist.
We have alchemists here, you know.
I know.
Do you have gunsmiths?
Well, there was someone who was here that wanted some funding.
No, that's fine. I was looking for something above them, but that's fine.
You
All right,
should see.
so-
You should see. We have lots of things.
All right, so you'll take care of Bank Ninjas, and pull some. We'll get you some rights to get some troops across a bridge, instead of using the boats. All those boats that they made tons of boats.
I believe
boat?
somebody burned them down.
No, we didn't burn the boats down.
You did burn the boats.
We did burn the
We
boats.
burned the boat.
In the dark.
we did
Yeah.
burn the boats.
You burn the boats.
You
didn't
specifically
got
with
that
your
far.
firepower.
I didn't think we got that far. I
We
thought
may be
we,
the bad guy in this story.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Look,
So we'll get you some bridge rights. You take care of the Bank Ninjas. Then we'll go to Stern. Who do we talk to in Stern? We don't know anyone there. You want to give us a name?
Yeah, who's the king?
Who's the...
Shit. Have it here. Oh.
ZM is currently looking through his Rolodex. He's like, God, I can't remember. Like, his Jim? No, that's not right. It's
Craig,
Craig.
it says?
Craig.
Yeah.
It's Craig.
Craig, who mysteriously rose to power at the same time that Jode showed up.
Daniel. What do we do? We got here.
Where the hell is it? Open. Is it here? Tristan Stern.
Named it after himself.
Wow.
Nice.
Literally. All right. Sounds
was
like
like, I knew I had-
sounds like we have an agreement.
All right. And once you have the orbs, if you would please bring them back here, and I will begin finishing the preparations for harnessing their power.
Yeah, totally.
We can't wait
Anything
to.
else I can do for you all?
We can't wait yet. Do you have anything to help us along our way? Weapons, magic items.
Magical
Yeah, no.
items. Protection
We're-
against the magical shield.
We're dragon hunting, so if you have anything against like poison spray or big claw raked across your face or fire breath, all very useful things because we're hunting dragons now on your behalf.
By the time you make it to the Green Dragon, I think it'll be fairly ready for you to deal the finishing blow.
Oh,
does that
mean?
something you know?
I do. You might want to head back to the desert.
Oh, okay. I mean,
It's
that
very
was.
cryptic.
Yeah, is that where his daughter is?
Yes.
Oh. And. Okay, and your troops are there?
He will be dealt with there. Yes.
So it sounds like you doesn't
Some old friends that you don't like.
Oh, it sounds like you don't need us then. That's fine. So we should head to.
That is correct. I do not. But if you want to go grab the orb for yourself, feel free. You'll give it back anyway.
All right, so maybe we should just head to the next dragon. That's fine. Do you know where the red dragon is?
I don't.
We still have to deal with the white. I think the red comes last.
Also, hold on. We're poaching information. You no idea on the red dragon? Right? I had thought that he was the leader of the dragon
Fire
cult, the fire cult.
Yes, and I knew where he was, and then he left, and then I knew where he was, and then he left again, and been able to locate him. And it makes me wonder if he has made it back over towards the heart and has found a nice little oasis. But it'd be very surprising to me if that's where he is. I just don't have any other idea. Rest assured, we are looking.
Okay, sounds
That's
good.
such a lazy bureaucrat voice.
This has been so fun. All right, and thank you for the fancy clothes. Can we keep these, or
Yes,
do we?
of course.
Oh, okay. No, I'm digging the hat. All right. Well, we're gonna go. It was great meeting you. Worth traveling.
Yes, farewell, and please enjoy your time in.
Yeah, no, worth traveling 3,000 miles to come visit you. And we're gonna, we'll hang out in your city for a while and see the sights.
Yes. And please, if you'd like to meet again, make sure you make an appointment. I was in Hall 5H.
Okay, someone write that down. All right, then we leave.
On the way out, though, Dirk turns around and just says, let me just say that I do not appreciate you using my land and my people in your machinations.
Ooh,
If you
here we
cross
go.
those mountains ever again, don't think that we're going to let you go unscathed.
Oh fuck. Okay, I'm ready.
That's threatening.
I'm ready. I'm ready. No, I'm ready.
Yeah, dude, Dirk didn't give a shit about any of this until he found
Roll.
out that they led the fucking Green Dragon to his fucking home.
Yeah. Here we go.
Fuck off,
Roll.
man.
Here we go.
Oh, he can respond if he wants, but I'm just gonna immediately turn back around. I'm not trying to start a fight now. I'm just
No,
letting him
no.
know this is the
We're-
one fucking time, the one pass he gets.
It was a mic drop. It was just
No, we're ready. We're ready to fight. Roll for initiative.
Wait,
We're
what?
not ready to fight.
Will desperately wants to get this going.
He was,
No.
he was the.
No, I'm ready. I have hidden bullets all over the place. I'm just not ready to roll.
'Cause I understand your concern. Is been brought far away from anyone that could be harmed. My intention is not for him to harm anyone. So I chose the most remote area of the desert.
Insight?
Go for it.
I got it.
That's a 28.
You believe him.
All right.
Damn, it's only.
May not
I'm
be
not-
happy about it.
I'm not gonna say another word. I'm just gonna keep. I didn't even turn around when he was talking. I just kept walking.
And insight to the power of anger. All right.
All right.
I think with that, we can close the chapter for today.
Alright, as we're leaving, I tap Steamy's foot and a clip pops up from his back. I loaded my gun. I'm like, oh, god damn it, guys.
I do not think starting a firefight would have been most prudent.
I know,
actually.
but he was such a pompous dick. It would have been so grateful. I fucking hated him so much.
Royals frequently are.
I
As
looked.
you guys are let out, you hear as the door opens from the other hall behind you, and you hear as people are rushed and ushered in, and the door closes as you guys are back towards the main hall.
Did we go out the same door? Or did we go out a different door? That's the
went a
real
different door.
question. Okay.
We find out here three parties, right? We find a gnome and a human, and a dragonborn and a human and a halfling.
Or it just turns out that we never saw anyone come back up, but we went out the same door that we came in. That would also be a little...
Yeah, they all died in there.
Yeah, as you're let out, right? You know, you see it from. It's like, all right, come on. Thank you for coming. Now you can leave. So that's it. That's all we got for today.
Alright.
If you guys are good, I am good for next week.
Yes.
Dope.
It's your